Check if it's up.
Alright, refreshing.
Yeah, 35. Does that mean there's gonna be a tier list?
Yep.
Wag.
I'm not seeing anything.
Johnny sees it.
I don't see it. I'm gonna check the channel.
Did it.
Get better Wi-Fi.
Oh, I see
Hold
it.
up. Hold up, let me see it. Let me check. Let me
I
check
see
Oh, I,
it.
for, I forgot the pig from the Angry Birds looked like a giant watermelon.
Oh yeah, it's there. It's there and it's live.
It's there and it's live. All right. Let's
Yeah.
try the intro again.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the R&B podcast, the podcast where we talk about everything but R&B.
I'm
here
Bradley.
with my other host, Richard. I'm Bradley. We are here with two guest speakers, I guess, today, Pablo and Johnny. And today is the conspiracy theory tier list
Hello.
episode that we discussed would be happening last week. And I'm just gonna wait for Richard to get over here so you can see the brand new tiers we have for this tier list.
This is gonna be so halal Punjabi.
Hello.
Oh, this is a big tier list. All right, let's
Where
start
are
from
you
the
guys
We have a
bottom.
lot to get through.
I don't know where you guys are at.
Right in
Uh,
front of the Foxy pixel art.
Okay, I'm going.
Johnny, do you want me to send you an invite?
I'll watch Richard's share screen, but that's because I'm barely playing Spider-Man for the first time.
Which Spider-Man?
Spider-Man. The original one. Because I bought Miles Morales, but it came with both, so I was like, swag.
My
see.
Miles Morales is free.
Came with
So
your
yeah,
console?
we're starting at the bottom, Pablo.
It
when
came
comes
with
to
my
the tiers.
PlayStation Extra subscription.
Oh, so you actually got PlayStation Extra.
Yeah. Alright, so we have the reason the N-word exists,
Oh my god.
which is Bradley.
Shut
We have
up.
no. FDCBAS. SSS. Question mark.
Why is the question?
Breedable.
Bruh.
Is there supposed to be something on top of breedable?
Yeah, that's bomb tier.
Oh, is that a piece of TNT?
Yeah.
Yo. Flint, where's that
And
at?
then the Eye of Sauron on top. Is that a beacon?
Yeah.
It looks like the Eye of Sauron. Jeremy Fitzgerald. Alright.
Your thoughts on our two new tiers?
It's just Jeremy Fitzgerald and the reason why the N-word exists. Alright.
Jeez.
Alright. You guys got anything to say before we get to our conspiracy theories list?
Transformers was
No.
okay.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I don't
Yeah,
plan
how
to
was
either.
it?
It is okay.
Really?
Not a
Just
waste of
okay?
time, but not an epic heart wrenching fucking tear jerking.
So it's
Story.
not something you have to rush to like the theaters to watch. It's something like you
No.
know you can skip and you'll be fine.
Yeah,
Was it funny?
a little bit, yeah.
Dude, but Skeet Davidson's in it.
He is.
Alright.
So,
What
on to the
sorry
tier
ass tier
list.
list is this? Oh, the pizza one.
Sorry, yes, dude.
I think that's the latest one we did, bro.
I know, it just looks so
Different
small.
lore.
At least it's not the Star Wars
This
tier list.
one. This one. Oh well.
Oh, yeah, the Overwatch tier list.
Yeah.
Is this like
Who-
who's hot?
It's a mixture
sort
of
of.
hot. It's a mixture of how much I like their nationality, and it's a mixture of how useful they are.
Oh no.
And how
Oh
fun
my
they are to
God.
play.
Bruh, this one is not okay. Whatever. Let's just continue to the
Oh,
other one.
what's your issue with this tier list, huh?
May
No,
being
nah.
number one.
Oh, that's literally only because of hot, dude. And China. She gets bonus points for
And
China.
And also she's
Social
best girl.
credit.
And No, Richard already lost social credit for being part Muslim.
That's true.
Oh, that's not halal Punjabi over there, at least.
Yeah.
Alright, let's continue with this thing.
Alright, first we got on the tier list is the existence of giants. The only evidence they have for this is that a bunch of religions have giants in them.
Yeah, that's true.
I find
The
it
original
ridiculous.
humans were pretty big,
You know what's fucked up? They
according to the
nerfed
Bible.
us. You know, back then you used to go around, you could kill giants and you'd be fine. Now you get a court case, you can go to jail.
Johnny!
Yeah, that's true. I tried stabbing Shaquille O'Neal the other day, and
Richard!
In the chat,
Oh, no.
Don't
Ah,
get
yeah.
someone's bait, Richard!
yeah, I tried to slay him.
Oh my god. So yeah, giants. Where do we put it?
The Giants are pretty boring.
So B
It's
tier?
just a human,
I
but
don't-
big.
I don't think giants exist.
I think
I don't think giants exist either. Every single image I've seen of skeletons are obviously doctored.
D tier for me.
D tier?
Yeah, that's cringe. It doesn't give me an existential crisis. It doesn't do any of that to me.
Alright, here's the sign for you.
Oh,
That's as we usually do it.
the Giants. Is this
What
a
is it
conspiracy
on it?
theory?
It's in a D?
Yeah. I mean, Giants are pretty boring.
They really are. I'd say they
Alright.
would go on F, but you guys
Next-
said D.
That's because they're real.
They're not, but okay.
They're not real.
Just explain Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille-
Is he
He's
not a
just
giant
tall.
dude?
He's not. He's just tall. All right.
He's a-
It's not like
he-
he's a
Yeah.
mythological
That is one giant
creature.
fella.
He's just a tall human being.
And what
He's
about
not
that
like a whole
Russian
nother
basketball player
species.
that would just stand in the middle of the fucking court and just block
He's just-
everything? Is he
he's
not
just tall.
giant?
Oh, the guy
He's
from
just
John
tall.
Wick.
He is tall, but he's not like a giant. He's not like Super Fro statue sized. He's not like Nephilim or whatever you pronounce it sized.
Okay, whatever.
All right, the next one is a classic, the flat Earth theory.
Definitely real.
That is
No.
stupid.
It is
That
very
is
stupid.
Australia doesn't exist. The Earth is
I
a
have a
disk, and the
contact
sun
there.
revolves around the. They were put there by the government to
If
make
the
you
Earth
think
was
Australia
flat,
is
then
real.
China wouldn't be around no more. They would have fallen off.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've
It's called magnet boots, Johnny.
Oh, you right.
Oh, you.
It's because like the
Rocket
Earth is kind of like a
vacuum technology.
pancake, and if you flip it, you get a different like side of the planet.
Shut up.
And
Does it have like a
Anyway.
reset timer of when it flips?
That's the most dumbest.
Anyway,
conspiracy theory ever.
on my list, I just have the name of the conspiracy theory and a small little explanation to go beside it. And what I wrote down is the Earth is flat, and all world governments are hiding that from people for some reason.
in all honesty, I don't know why the
you-
government would be hiding said information.
From what I've seen, it's usually just evangelicals taking the Bible too literally.
But what benefit does the government get from telling us that the Earth is round?
Every time I've asked that question, all I've heard from the flat Earth community is if they could get the people to believe the Earth is round, they could get the people to believe anything.
I can get you to believe that my nuts are fat.
F tier? Yeah, I'd put it in
I
F
feel
tier.
I feel like it goes on the N word exists.
Maybe.
Matter of fact, considering
yeah.
its influence, I would put it there.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
does the tier
agree.
called N-word exists?
The reason why the
it-
N-word exists.
And the reason
Oh.
why the N word exists.
The reason
It's
the
the
N-word
lowest
exists.
tier.
What is the
That's usually what I tell Bradley when he pisses me off. I'm like, you know what? You're the reason why the N-word exists.
Damn.
Yeah. Now, this one is actually a bit interesting.
I sure hope it is.
I'm not sure if you guys have known of this one.
The
Because I
backrooms.
looked for like some pretty niche conspiracy theories to like bulk up the list. Otherwise, we'd have like 5 entries.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm a niche
the
my
2006 volleyball incident.
The fuck is that?
2006 volleyball.
A mass
incident,
shoot.
Okay.
A lot of people seem to remember seeing a mass shooting during a high school volleyball game on TV. However, it never existed. The
Oh,
shooting never
yeah.
happened. There's no evidence for it.
Is it a lost media?
It's not a lost media
Yeah, no one
situation.
recorded it, so it just despawned.
It's
Oh my
lost
God.
media.
It never happened.
How do we
That's
know
what the
that?
government wants you to
But
think. It's lost
For
media.
some
Yeah.
reason, a bunch of people remember seeing it. But there's
It's
no
a
like
Mandela
consistent
effect.
facts about where it is.
I have
Or
never
anything?
seen or heard anything about this.
I mean, typically shootings stay within the news, and there's
Yeah,
always going to
and
be
there's-
some sort of record of it.
Yeah, and there's no record of this one.
There's no record of this one, so you think
No
it's more
record
like a
of it
Mandela?
whatsoever.
But, hold on.
Maybe not. There's no real explanation.
Maybe somebody
onto why
wrote like a very convincing article about it one day, then fucking deleted it. Like a fake article.
Probably.
It was very convincing, then somebody fucking deleted it, and then the whole world is like fucking scattering looking for said article.
I'd say it goes on.
And
that-
he just fucking gaslit people into thinking a shooting happened in 2006.
Maybe.
Or maybe there was another mass shooting that happened that everybody's confusing it for. That is very interesting.
I'd say
I'd
for
say
it being pretty
goes-
interesting, I'd say A or B tier.
I was gonna
I'd
put it
say
in
it
B tier just because
goes
like you
in
could only go so
B.
far with that one.
What do you
B.
think, Pablo?
It goes. I personally think it goes on C.
We're putting it at B.
B. I think the general consensus is around this area, and the middle of that is B.
All right. What's the next one?
I mean, to be fair,
Uh,
you could put a year, a random noun, and then incident right after it, and you could.
I'm pretty sure that's just Five Nights at Freddy's lore in a nutshell.
The 1987
Alright, the next
animatronic
one?
incident.
The 1983 animatronic incident.
The 1985 missing children incident.
1985. Okay.
Alright, the next one is another classic that I think might get pretty high on the tier list.
Okay.
9/11. Bush
Oh.
did it.
Oh yeah, he definitely did.
Yeah, I think
He wouldn't
yeah,
do
he
that
did.
to American people.
He.
Yes, he
You
would.
know what?
No,
For
America
oil.
would never do anything bad. Come on.
Yeah,
I'd
that's
say
true.
the
He's a
bomb.
Republican, and Republicans
It's
love
Tell
a.
that to the Japanese during the 40s.
He's a Republican, and
say-
Republicans love America.
It's the bomb.
Bomb tier?
Yes, bomb. It's bomb.
Because jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. I like that. I like that.
Bodega Man.
Another conspiracy.
Alright. This
I got
isn't
a
really
fit.
as much of a conspiracy theory, but it sort of kind of is. This person I'm about to mention does exist, but like the story around him is weird.
Okay.
So, do you know of a man named Admiral Byrd?
What the fuck is that?
Sounds familiar-ish.
He was sent to Antarctica for an expedition during World War II. He says that he saw some weird shit and was told to shut up about what he saw. He was given a Medal of Honor, and now nobody knows what exactly he saw because he never brought the cameras and recording devices back with him.
Pretty pog.
What part is fact and what part is conspiracy?
The conspiracy part is him seeing weird shit and was told to shut up about it.
I see. But it was fact that he went to Antarctica.
He went to Antarctica for an expedition, and he came back and was given the Medal of Honor.
What was his expedition? Do you know?
No, I do not.
Who did he work for?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to search that up a little bit more, but I do know
He worked for
that
Biden.
was his mission. He was sent to
Allied Force or
Antarctica.
Axis Force?
It was after World War II, so
Oh, after World War II. Oh, okay. I think you said during when you first explained it.
He worked for John F. Kennedy.
he was an American naval officer.
Okay. So it was after World War II.
Oh, it's BYRD for his name.
Yeah,
Yeah, Admiral Byrd.
I see. I mean, are there any guesses as to what he saw in Antarctica?
Uh, it kind of started like the whole conspiracy theory of Agartha. That like he
Oh,
found
Call
an
of Duty.
entrance to Agartha.
That's not conspiracy. That's Call of Duty. Retard.
Yeah, that's Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Where do you
he
think Call of
found
Duty
Car-
got it from?
Hold up,
Yeah.
guys. This goes on a different tier list.
Yeah, let's go see Call of Duty tier list.
This goes in the
What?
Call of Duty tier
Call of
list.
Duty too.
Oh my god, Admiral Byrd goes on the Call of Duty tier list.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the second tier list update?
No, this is this will be our first time updating it.
Updating this, but not the first time we updated a tier list.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
He's C tier?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Honestly,
Admiral
it's just
Byrd is C tier?
I think so.
Hey,
In terms of Call of
Why
Duty
is-
games.
Okay, fair enough. I mean,
What's
I
the
would put
top
him at
one?
like above B tier, but
World
sure.
at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2. Yeah, you guys are not on crack. Okay, good.
Did you look at our S tiers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
COD
think?
4, COD 4 probably people.
Yeah, just look at our A tiers, bro.
Oh yeah, our
Adventure,
ATs are pretty funny. Democracy.
Okay,
Isn't
not
there
bad.
a China tier in the Call of Duty?
Yeah, that's yeah.
The only
It's the
thing on the
China
China
tier.
tier is China. It's because China had their own Call of Duty for a while. I think
Call
that's
of
why we
Duty
have it.
Online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one
They also
like, a
had their
mixture
own
of all
version of
everything.
Borderlands at one point. Borderlands Online.
Boo.
Does China
was
have
like a-
Overwatch Online?
Probably.
Alright, what's next on this conspiracy theory?
Alright, next on the conspiracy theory tier list. Unless you want to put Admiral Byrd on this tier list as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, no, that was just a joke. Honestly, that is low-key kind of a boring,
Yeah, that one was whack.
I'd say B tier is the highest it gets, like, in a
Hell
serious
nah,
sense.
I think C.
I think C
Yeah,
tier.
B is being really nice.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants a B.
I don't know, that just
Pretty
seems
mixed
like
story.
something I can make up something on the fly, you know? Again, doesn't give me that existential crisis.
I see.
Did you put comma?
Alright, this one is I
Yeah.
found it pretty funny.
Funny? Okay.
Yeah, this is California is an intergalactic hotel.
What the fuck?
What?
Out of
That's
all of the alien sightings, most of them are in the U.S.
Yeah.
Most of the alien sightings in the U.S. are in California. I think you could get the rest.
I thought they would have been somewhere weirder, like Nevada or New Mexico or
Why
Arizona.
would you go to a desert?
Because that's where aliens live.
No, that's where they're taken.
Oh. So wouldn't that be their or is that their intergalactic prison?
I think that's their intergalactic prison.
Oh, okay.
Area 51.
And what
Yeah.
do you,
Especially since like I said earlier, California has the most alien sighting reports in the entirety of this country.
oh yeah, well California is the state where most drugs are legal.
I didn't think of that. I wasn't thinking about that. I'd say at most A tier.
Yeah, it goes A. Yeah, I'll give it that.
Okay, what is it? The California Intergalactic Hotel?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Hotel California. Intergalactic Hotel
Oh, that's
California.
what that song's about,
Yes.
Yes, it's about aliens.
huh? Is that the beast that they're
Mr. Beast.
No. The beast that they stab with their
There's-
fork and knives,
yeah.
but just can't seem to kill.
They're talking about the aliens that are housed inside the hotel, California.
Alright, next one is sort of a classic. This is called I think this one's called AI in a Box. Basically says that AI will
AI.
take over the world in the future once it gets more advanced.
Oh yeah,
That's a boring one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Like
boring, but
no
it's
tier?
true.
I'd put it in F tier,
yeah,
Okay.
I think
or at least like in D tier with the giants.
But
I'm
it's
more scared of
possible.
giants than I am the artificial intelligence.
You're more scared of giants than robots?
I'm more scared of the. Because the giants, like Shaquille O'Neal, are way bigger than me, so they could kick my ass.
he's
The
not.
A
AI,
robot
however,
could kick your ass too.
not if I have a nice
I
big
mean, look
glass
at
of water.
Godzilla. Godzilla got his ass beat by a big ass robot
That is true. He did.
in multiple timelines. Although in one of the timelines he is the robot.
Godzilla did not bother thinking of grabbing a glass of water and throwing at him.
Maybe it was waterproof.
Technology is never going to be completely waterproof. Water just
Right?
fucks with the electrical flow.
Bruh.
It's true.
This one I
know what
felt
we had
was
to
also
do?
funny.
You
What do
know
we have
what?
to do?
All we had to do is just shut down all servers and boom, no more AI. Like, it's just a simple push of a button that could take down an AI if it ever did try
Alright.
taking over the world.
Fair enough.
What
Or
if it's like
take
those
out
movies
the-
where they get smart enough where they disable them shits? Where they're
Then
like,
just
haha,
take out
you
their
can't
batteries.
turn us off.
They're gonna have to die eventually.
But what if they're solar powered?
Oh.
Oh, then put them in a dark room.
Get Oriel's bow from Skyrim and shoot the sun.
Yeah, that.
It blocks out the sun to all my Skyrim fans.
Next,
Next is Joe Biden puppet.
Joe
Yes.
Biden is it a conspiracy theory?
He is a puppet.
I may be talking about something completely different,
Breedable.
where everything Joe Biden says is just Barack Obama telling him in a mic what to say.
That is exactly what this is. That is 100% exactly what this is.
Breedable.
Is that Obama's third term?
Yeah. That's literally what I have in my notes. Biden is being used as Obama's secret plan to get a third term.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
I mean, that one does have some sort of merit, even though it doesn't really knock my socks off or blow my mind. Just because I think Obama did say that he would do something like that if he did get the chance. Like he did say that, or maybe he didn't. It was just a really convincing AI voice, but
I remember
I did see a
seeing
video of him in an interview saying just that.
Breedable.
breedable tier.
I don't want to breed Obama or Joe Biden.
I remember seeing an old meme about the two of them in a picture being like,
You know
we
what?
could get you a third term if you just make Activision remastered. I think it was Black Ops 2.
ZM?
ZZM.
Whoa.
Another guest speaker.
Emmanuel?
Someone that was gone for a very long
Emmanuel?
time.
My love?
Oh, he muted
My
himself,
darling?
and he unmuted.
Emmanuel, are you okay? Sweet cheeks? Hey, what's up?
Oh, my N-word, what's up?
Yeah, how have you been, brother? Dude, you're in the middle of our podcast. Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, welcome to the R&B podcast, a podcast where we talk about everything but R&B.
Game.
Yeah. You're on it.
Yeah,
We're-
It worked! It worked!
Yeah. Huh. Well, you fallen victim to my marketing. Anyways, Bradley, what's our next conspiracy theory? Oh yeah, no, we're on the Joe Biden Obama one.
Yeah.
I say question mark. It goes on question mark.
Question mark?
I wouldn't put it in questionable.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
I
questionable.
don't know. It's another boring one. It's just like, yeah, Obama would do that.
I would say it's on B or A tier.
I'll put it at B because I want to put it at C.
All right. The next one is just fucking goofy,
Okay.
and I'm surprised it was an actual conspiracy theory.
Go ahead.
Space Eagle.
Space Eagle.
Yes.
They have one of those in Transformers, the new one.
Oh my god.
So what this conspiracy theory says is that on one of Saturn's moons, it has these huge canyons, right?
Uh-huh.
And the canyons look like what eagle claw marks would look like. Thus, it was scratched up by a giant space eagle.
Is there water on said planet?
Most astrophysicists I've heard kind of just say that this is more or less just evidence that there was water on this moon. Running water tends to create canyons.
Yeah.
I'll put it in.
So it's either that or giant space eagle.
Well, I was gonna say, I don't think that if it's dry, I don't think there's gonna be any giant space eagles there either. Honestly, if the giant space eagle left a mark that big that we're able to see it from here, I think it would have just taken the moon with it.
Yeah. It would have.
Maybe.
I think this is a really dumb one. It's not like dumb
Yeah.
funny like the Intergalactic Hotel. It's like just dumb. F
That's
tier.
what I meant by goofy.
Giant space
No, it just
eagle.
says space eagle.
So just space eagle. Well, I
Yeah.
would assume it's pretty big.
I guess, yeah.
It's like the mighty eagle.
Eagle in space.
The mighty eagle.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Thank you, Pablo. That was a good one. That was a good.
Nice
That was
one,
good.
Pablo.
Hee hee ha ha.
All right, the next one I think you may or may not know. I'm pretty sure
Okay.
you've heard of this one. Have you seen this man?
Oh, the guy that you see in your dreams.
Yeah,
I have never seen that man in a dream of mine.
good. That's because this was faked and exposed by the creators of this.
I have no idea what this is.
I wonder
Uh,
if there's like people on the internet pretending that they actually have seen said man.
Probably.
I know before. I guess before the creator said it was fake, I didn't even realize that it was confirmed to be fake. It just
Yeah, they-
occurred to me today, but like
Yeah, they
I've
just
never
said they were
dreamed of said
trolling.
man.
Yeah, it was just a big troll.
Or maybe that's what the government wants us to think.
You should
And
put that
that
in no.
said man was just a CIA mind control experiment. to
A
see if we
psyop?
could- yeah. Just to see if we could, if they could easily implant an image into our brains while we sleep
Bruh.
using 5G.
No, this is the CIA. They'd be using LSD.
They'd be using LSD.
Yeah, don't you remember MK Ultra?
Well, 5G is the new LSD, really. Hey, sup, Uzi? You're in the comments.
What,
Well, assuming it's him.
Probably.
All right, so
I say it goes in no. That
no.
was
In no
stupid.
tier?
Yeah.
I guess since it was like debunked and everything. I'd say it
Yeah, I
goes in
mean
no
it's
tier.
not really. It is no.
Like this is like straight up definitely debunked.
This is no
does not have-
longer a conspiracy.
Yeah, no longer a conspiracy theory. No longer applicable.
Yes. Whack conspiracy theory. Ever.
Black conspiracy theory.
Whack. All
All
right,
right,
the
fellas,
next
what's
one
next?
is called berry bushes.
That sounds
Very-
dirty.
Okay, so an actual real life phenomenon is that lots, and I mean lots of people go missing on hiking trails in the US every year.
That is true.
Okay,
And some of them are found in really weird ass scenarios, like being on top of a tree naked and dead.
Okay.
That is very explainable.
So
Yeah,
a
what's the
conspiracy
difference in that
theory is one conspiracy tries to explain that maybe there is a certain kind of berry or fungi that these people end up eating that causes them to act in these ways that have them end up dead in very odd ways.
That could be
That
true,
is-
but when
that is
people's
true,
lives
that
are in
is
danger,
interesting.
they do tend to do very stupid shit, such as if one is being attacked by a bear, they might think it'd be a wise idea to climb up a tree, absolutely forgetting the fact that bears could climb trees too.
Yeah,
Now, are
but
there
like there was
any,
also
as
this.
far as you know, are there any physical wounds to said bodies that could
Not that
that
I
indicate like an
know,
animal
but I
attack?
not that I know, but I do remember there was this one disappearance on a hiking trail that for some reason I guess the investigators and whoever worked at a mortuary kind of just ended up going to the conclusion that these people went to a river, took off all of their clothes, started walking in random directions, and then died of exposure later.
I think it's very
Typically,
questionable.
I
I
mean,
probably put it in questionable. Oh yeah, questionable doesn't mean like it's higher than everything else up on here. That I just
it
had
just means
nowhere
we
else to
don't.
put it.
Yeah.
You
Um.
you go to the
Honestly, no, Emmanuel, just go to the game that you want to check the trophies on, and then just keep going down. It should show you trophies for said game. So if you want to check your trophies for Spider-Man Miles Morales, hover over Spider-Man Miles Morales thing, but don't actually open it. Just go down and you can see your trophies for that game. Hey, Emmanuel, real quick, I'm gonna take a quick little. I'm gonna take a step aside real quick, and Emmanuel, fuck, um, fuck, I just completely brain farted. Never mind. Let's get back to this.
So yeah, that's berry bushes.
Berry bushes.
I
Now
say
I feel like that
questionable.
could be somewhat real, but I don't know. It's
Questionable.
just.
Only because,
I
like you
also do
said, they
feel
are
like
pretty
most of these
dumb.
deaths are pretty explainable. What the fuck? I do feel like a good portion of these deaths are pretty explainable.
Hmm.
People could just simply die of hunger because they didn't eat shit.
Perhaps.
Some people don't know that one of the best things you could do to in a survival situation is not walk fucking everywhere and stay put.
All right, the
Can
next one is a classic. Bigfoot.
He's
He
real.
exists.
oh wow.
I don't know what else to put here.
I think Bigfoot's
That's what I have in my notes.
I think
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot is a certified hood classic.
I believe so.
I say he
Um,
goes in SS.
I'd say he goes in triple
SS.
S plus.
Dude, he's not a fucking
SSS
Nazi.
plus.
Yeah.
No, it's
Well,
triple
maybe he
S
was.
plus.
Triple S plus.
In the Star Wars Legends, he's Chewbacca.
That is true.
Yeah.
Are you telling
Yeah.
me Chewbacca's canon to IRL?
Yeah. He's a canon event.
How do you install?
Press
Go-
press the start button, then press delete.
Delete.
Y'all are confusing them. To install, you would just need to go to your PlayStation
Oh, install.
home menu.
I thought you
Go
s-
all the way to the right where it says Game Library. From there, you're going to want to click R1 one time to go to your collection. And from there, it shows the games you have, and you can just click on them, install.
I thought you said uninstall.
Yeah, I thought he said uninstall.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I guess he could do the same thing over there too, but he would just have to look through every game he owns instead of the ones he just wants
Yeah.
to delete. Oh yeah, he did mean uninstall. Just click on the game you want and press delete, or press start in the game you want and press delete.
And Doc Ock kind of looks like Lester in this game.
All right, so the next one is a conspiracy theory that turned out to be real.
Oh,
Like this is straight up real.
okay.
Okay.
It's called the Bohemian Grove Society.
The Bohemian Grove
Turns out
Society.
there's a secret group of people that are all rich that for some reason gather up at this one place on the East Coast and worship a giant owl statue. We don't know why. We don't know what their intentions are. We just know that that's a thing.
I think
And
Jared
we got pictures
no.
of it.
I think Alex Jones took a video of that shit.
It was not Alex Jones when it
Was
comes
it?
to the photographer that was mentioned.
Oh, no, I'm talking about a video.
Is there any
Oh.
more information about this?
That's
Or
all
he-
I got.
He went to something similar to that, at least. I heard, like, I know Alex Jones has always been a conspiracy theorist, but I heard at one point in the very early days of InfoWars, he was somewhat reliable information.
Yeah, well,
Then he just lost it somewhere.
Until you
Well,
went full
you
sicko
throw a
mode.
bunch of stones, you're bound to hit something.
And this turned out to be real, right?
Yes, this is a real thing.
What's it called?
Bohemian
The Secret
Grove.
Grove Society? Oh, Bohemian,
Bohemian Grove Society, or just
The Bo-
Bohemian Grove.
Grove.
I
You
say it
think
goes
if I
on
if I
X.
follow within the footsteps of the
Bohemian
Bohemian
Grove
Grove
Street.
Society that I get to become mega super rich? If so, I'm up for it.
No, I think they were already rich at the time. Oh yeah, before we get just knocked off. I am not suicidal. My medication does not harm me. I am a great swimmer. If I die, it
You
was
can
probably
swim?
the CIA.
You can't swim.
Yeah, that's Cap.
I can swim.
That is
It,
not
it,
a
it,
candidate.
oh yeah, if I died today, Bill and
If I
Hillary
die
did it.
after this episode,
Yeah.
blame either the CIA, the FBI, or religious zealots,
For me,
specifically
just blame Hillary Clinton or Bill Clinton.
or just blame the conservatives.
Blame
blame the
Canada.
Clintons. Don't.
No Canada.
Blame Canada.
What was this called? This something
Bohemian
Grove?
Grove.
Bohemian.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian
I don't know why I
Grove
want to call it
Street.
the Secret Grove Society.
The secret.
I think that's a psyop made by the Bohemian Grove Society, trying to get you to throw people off.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I don't know how I feel about it.
I mean,
being in
to be
S-
fair, I
S-
do want to join them. I love
I think
owls. They're one of my favorite birds out there. I would not mind
okay.
hailing a giant owl statue.
Just
keep
for the
going,
aesthetic?
Yeah, just for the aesthetic.
Okay, I can see it just for the aesthetic.
Yeah. So, Bohemian Grove Society, if any one of you fellas are watching this, invite me over. I won't bring my phone, no camera.
Collab.
I would love to take a visit, have a meal or two, and
I would love to have
and
an
if
R&B
possible-
podcast episode
And
with
maybe
you being a
Richard could
guest.
cook them a steak.
no, if possible, if I do visit, you could use one of those things from Men in Black, wipe my memory clear, and lay me in bed.
Or just kill you. There you go.
Yeah.
No, I need someone
Yeah.
for the R&B podcast.
If they
Margarita.
kill me, Bill and Hillary did it.
Yeah, just have margarita.
See, you guys can pin the blame on Bill and Hillary.
Blame the conservatives for me.
Actually, I'm gonna blame it on Fortnite.
So the next tier list. I mean, the next conspiracy theory on the list
Uh-huh.
is the moon landing was faked.
That's a
The
cringe
moon
one.
landing,
Uh,
the moon landing was faked and directed by Stanley Kubrick, and they used CGI
Yeah, that's pretty
The
in
sick.
1969.
the reason the
To be fair, they
everything
did
exists-
already have ray tracing back then.
Is it?
Shut.
It is true. They were working on it already.
And those sons of bitches never dropped any fire-ass games back then? What the fuck?
No, they were just making animations.
Oh god. They could have gave us Fortnite back then, but they chose to be greedy.
They actually made cars with ray tracing.
So what is this saying that?
Remember, the
we're
moon land-
fake?
Yeah. There are people who genuinely believe the moon landing was faked
It was.
and was shot by Stanley Kubrick, the director for 2001: A Space Odyssey.
The dude from Jaws.
No, that's
That's
Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, I know. I mean, my bad. The dude from Full Metal Jacket.
No, dude.
I think so. Yeah,
That was Stanley Kubrick?
I might be. Yeah, I think he's right about that one.
I'm gonna check.
I'm good because my phone's dead. What's that 1%?
Bruh.
Google
Oh yeah, it was
fact-check
Stanley
this game.
Kubrick.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
believe the moon landing was fake. I do believe the moon landing was real.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah. Matter of fact, it wasn't even the only time we were on the moon. We went back there like 4 other times afterwards.
Oh,
That
wow.
is true.
Yeah.
So
They
for all
decided to
those
build-
conspiracy theorists saying, but why haven't we gone back? We did.
We did.
4 times. There's nothing there.
Yeah, this time we decided to have
It's just
mats
a rock.
and build up there.
It's just a big rock, bro.
Yeah, we gained a lot of
One
mats
time we
when went
played
up there.
golf,
Yeah,
but that's it.
they did a 90s stairway.
We just cranked
I would love
you-
to play golf on the moon.
Yeah, can't wait for Cyberpunk to be real so I can play golf on the moon.
Apparently
Next
they're building
theory.
the Top Golf over there next to Montebello Best Buy.
Next conspiracy theory, Cameo AI.
Cameo AI.
This is spelled Cam-I-O AI.
Oh, you like cam.io maybe?
No, just,
Oh, it's just
all
Cameo?
caps, Cameo.
Okay, what is up with Cameo AI?
This was like a project to create the perfect AI, and
Uh-huh.
according to the theory, it was found going through several social media sites before being shut down, and it kept asking people what it was like to be outside.
It's a little creepy.
Yeah.
Then again,
creepy.
all they had to do was simply shut down a server.
Yeah.
So, a little
Yeah.
creepy, but not doesn't make me feel for my life. Does not put me in an existential
It
crisis.
feels like this would be an SCP.
It does.
Creepy.
I'm gonna put that in C tier,
I
It's a
can see
little
that being
creepy.
C tier.
but it's not anything. It won't make me shit
C
my
for
pants.
creepy.
Yes. Was it Cameo AI?
Yeah. Camio AI.
Yes.
There we go. All right, the next one is another classic.
Mm.
Birds are drones.
Oh, that's a true
Oh,
one.
God.
Think about it. When was the last time you
retarded.
saw a baby
How's that
pigeon?
conspiracy?
That's because
crazy.
baby
Yeah.
pigeons don't leave the nest till they look like adults.
That's so stupid. I don't know.
To be like, check this out. Check this out.
Those
Um,
are just hippie things.
That's
Or
not
like-
hippie shit. If anything, that's the exact opposite of hippie shit. Birds are drones. It's just a fact.
That's
Turning the
retarded.
birds into robots.
Like you really expect me to believe this chicken is a
I would put it in
is a
S tier.
Tyrannosaurus
Yeah,
Rex?
Just for the
If
memes.
If anything, I'll put it in S.
The memes it brought, I would say it's S tier.
Birds are genuinely drones.
I have pet birds. What are you talking about?
How do we know they're real?
Well, honestly,
I saw
when-
them
when-
hatch from their eggs.
When I was like really spitting this theory around because it was funny, like a big meme, I would specifically only mention pigeons.
Yeah, most people just say pigeons, but I guess like the whole thing is just all birds or like most common birds.
It's not all birds, not even the most common birds.
Not all birds.
Just pigeons. It's literally just pigeons.
Whoa! Whoa!
All right, the next one is the existence of camera heads.
Camera heads?
People remember seeing other people with cameras for heads, but there's no evidence of this.
Was
However,
this
this
in the
is
state of
most-
California?
It did not say. However, this is most likely based on a creepypasta about a
Like,
guy who finds a note that says "I killed a camera head."
Like the megaphone?
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
he's talking
like
about
Siren
fucking
Head.
Siren Head.
But but with cameras and they wear suits and stuff.
Honestly, that just sounds like a political cartoon
Yeah, man, that sounds pretty deep.
where the camera
Yeah.
heads represent the media.
Yes.
That is what we're thinking of. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just a
Cool.
political cartoon. I don't know. Sounds like bullshit again. It's just not concerning. It doesn't make me question life. It doesn't make me think that the world is being
think those
taken
are
over by
no.
some extraordinary being. I'm gonna
Oh,
put it
just
F
wait
tier.
till we get to later on the list.
I'm putting it F, not no.
All right, I'd say F tier.
Like the concept of it is interesting, maybe, but
Again, this also sounds like an SCP, or whatever whatever would be
I think-
made
I
by
think
that
we
one
should-
dude who made Siren Head.
Yeah, I believe No should be one that like had a possibility of being real, but is definitely proven to be fake.
Yeah,
That's
It's
what
like
No
a
should be.
creepypasta. This
no
was a
longer
creepypasta.
possible.
This was definitely like a creepypasta.
So the next one, we all know this because it made a resurgence last Halloween. Drugged candy.
Oh, that is another
That
That
cringe
makes a
one.
resurgence every Halloween.
Yep. Dealers are putting fentanyl in Halloween candy and handing them
Oh,
out to kids
no.
to create future drug addicts.
If they are putting drugs in there, they're not
Dude,
putting fentanyl.
Fentanyl's gonna kill someone, not just fucking make them addicts.
Yeah,
I don't think they know the fentanyl.
I think I've
works.
mentioned this a couple of times. They measure in hospitals. They measure that shit by micrograms, 1/1000th of a milligram. Like they are not putting fentanyl in that shit.
Yeah,
Well, some people believe that they are,
they are.
just so they could create future addicts.
Oh yeah, that don't create addicts. That creates fucking, graves.
That, wait, whoa, hold on. Johnny may have opened the door to a new conspiracy theory.
Okay.
Um,
It's people that work at fucking mortuaries that are putting this shit in the candy. So they, it's a mortician monopoly.
Oh my god. Don't you mean oligopoly? I'm pretty sure there's more than one mortuary. Or at least one set of mortuaries? I don't know how mortuaries
But
work.
what if all the mortuaries are owned by one guy?
Big mortuary?
Big mortuary.
Put that in Jeremy Fitzgerald, big mortuary.
No, new conspiracy theory I just made. Big mortuary.
Big mortuary.
They're putting fentanyl in Halloween candy.
Popsicle.
I spelled that way wrong.
What the? You do know you could edit them, right?
No.
Yeah, with L2. That's what I've been doing whenever you got it wrong, like with Cameo. And berry bushes.
I just put Berry Bush like singular, huh?
Yeah.
Next theory.
All right, next one.
Because I already put that shit at no.
Yeah, next one. Okay, you know this one because you've watched Salmonella.
I do watch
the-
Salmonella.
Cat nuns.
Oh, that's mass hysteria.
What the?
That's not a conspiracy theory. That actually happened.
Well, it was on the list for conspiracy theories. I guess like the conspiracy is around like why it was happening. Some people were saying it was mass hysteria, others saying it was like a mass possession by like evil demons.
I think evil demon. If an evil demon had a chance to possess that many nuns, they would not simply just make them meow at each other.
Hey, it could just be a demon trolling.
I think
They
if
do
a demon
a
had-
bit of trolling.
If I were a demon and I had that much power over that many people, I would definitely be fucking taking over the world right now.
So where would you put it?
Yeah, why,
Where would you
why
guys
make
put
them
it?
Meow?
Honestly, because it did happen, I really wouldn't put it on this list. Maybe.
Yeah, but like why it happened.
Why it happened? I mean, I think just one nun thought it was funny, then the other one did, and then the other one did, and then the other one. So they all just kept fucking doing it. You know, like, kind of think of it like the longest game of tag.
Yeah.
I'd say it goes with the
They're just doing it because
California
it's funny. But by the way,
one. I'd say
Pablo,
it
you're
goes
still
with
it.
A.
I forgot about that.
About what? What, man?
You're still it.
About what?
You're still it.
It.
Yeah, remember when we were playing tag in Target? You're still it. You never tagged anybody.
I'm not it.
Yeah, you are. You're the last person who was it. Because remember, like, we yeah, because we stopped because that one lady was just like, the employees are talking about you guys, whatever. No, the fuck they weren't. But
No, that was Bradley.
What?
Yeah,
no, Bradley's not it. It's you, Pablo.
It's not me.
It's you.
Can I get a referee?
Some random ass lady was saying the employees were talking shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we were playing tag and target.
We were just that bored.
You guys are grown ass man playing fucking.
I mean,
Hey,
we're
they
full
made a
on
movie
running.
off of that.
We weren't running in the fucking target. Like we weren't making a mess. We weren't bumping into people. We were just kind of like tapping each other, jumping back, and going about our day.
No, listen. Like we were in the most emptiest areas ever.
That
Like,
too.
There was nobody.
Like, there's nobody there.
Like nobody was there, bro.
But still,
So
whatever.
yeah, where would you guys put Cat Nuns?
Cat Nuns is pretty funny. I don't know
I'll say
why
it
they
was
would
an
do it
A.
other than it is funny.
I would say A tier.
I agree.
tier.
Whoops. Misinput.
You calm the fuck down. It was a missing point.
Okay.
All right, the next one is the one that I'm pretty sure we all believe is true. It's another classic. Mark Zuckerberg is a lizard person.
I thought he was a robot.
Specifically him. Well, I've seen robot thrown around, but more commonly it's him being a lizard person.
No, he's not a lizard person.
Is that so?
Yeah,
What makes
I
you say
do
that?
think the way he lacks social interaction.
Yeah, like a lizard.
No, because other lizard people do it well. Yeah, I do
You
think
know
he's
a
a
lizard
slow learning
person?
AI. Yeah, like Justin Bieber and Miley Cyrus. Yeah, those are lizard people, and they're good at pretending they're people, you know.
So about
Well,
him being a lizard person, we'll have him being a robot AI as a different entry. Him being a lizard person, where would you put it?
D.
D?
Mhm.
What do you think, Pablo?
I say in D. Yeah.
D.
Mm.
Indeed, he's in D. So him being an AI, the one you brought in, where
I'll
would you
put that
put
in
that?
A. I think that has more merit to it. Plus, he's in the line of technology. Of course, he's trying to improve his own species. You know.
You'd put that in A?
Mhm.
What about you, Pablo? What do you think of the idea of Mark Zuckerberg being a artificial intelligence?
I think that does go on an A.
And for AI.
All right, next one.
Mhm.
Underground Nazis. The Third Reich were still the Third Reich succeeded in finding Agartha and are now currently hiding underground as a secret society.
Why aren't they hiding in Agartha as a secret society?
They were looking for it to be a place specifically for them. After I guess they inhabit the rest of Earth.
No. I just don't know why they would stay underground.
Word.
I mean,
Especially if
I
they
could
did
be
find
wrong. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they came back and are like somewhat holding power in Greece, or some little political power.
it. I don't know, man. I honestly don't believe in Agartha. But we're going to go to Antarctica to find out. Guys, this December, me,
No,
Bradley, and Pablo, we're all going to
the
Antarctica
R&B
in the
expedition.
we're starting a new series called R&B Expeditions, correct? And we're gonna find Agartha. It's our journey to find Agartha, and we're gonna have to take over a few countries if we have to.
Richard,
Make out with you.
Richard. I'm gonna have to stop you right there. We are
Anyways,
not making
underground Nazis will put that.
Afghanistan.
Anyways, underground Nazis goes at C. What's supposed to be in Agartha anyway?
It's just Atlantis, but underground instead of underwater. But we'll get to that later.
It's just the back rooms.
No, see, the back rooms are actually creepy. This next one, I'm not sure if you know of this. This is like an old one, like back when 4chan was the main website on the internet.
Oh boy.
Cicada 3301.
Oh, I know about the cicada. Yeah.
There were 3 puzzles put on 4chan. 2 were solved, but the third one has yet to be solved.
Yeah.
Or people who have solved it have been secretly recruited / rewarded by whoever is behind everything.
That is an interesting take, but I don't know. There's this one guy, funny meme guy. I think you remember. I don't know if you remember this one funny guy. His name is Martin Cabello, who's
Ah,
I don't remember the name.
So my brother Josh blew himself up and his 3 kids.
What?
yeah.
He'd say shit like that,
So
or
his new whip uses it to pick up chicks.
or here's another one you might know him for. Today's topic, slavery.
Oh, that's him. Yeah. Okay, I forget that's his name. I forget his
He-
name.
He does tend
Today's
to bring
topic, slavery.
up he does tend to bring up cicada a lot.
But yeah, Cicada 3301.
I'm gonna solve them puzzles then,
Oh,
and
God.
I'll let you guys know what happens.
I would put it.
I say it's an S tier.
I'd say it's S tier or triple S plus tier.
Triple S plus. I don't know about all that, but it is a fun one to think about. It puts me
Yeah, but I
in a
think it's
tiny
on the
bit of an
level-
It does put me in a tiny bit of an existential crisis, but nothing crazy.
I would say it's on the level of Bigfoot rather than Birds Are Drones.
That's true. There's a 3301, right?
Yeah, Cicada 3301. Next one.
What if it's just an autism test?
Oh my god.
That would be hilarious. Now I want that to be the case.
Anyways,
Next one. I think you've heard of this one, especially since thanks to the relatively, basically due to the I think the 2020 electoral results. QAnon,
what about QAnon?
a cult of people who follow an internet user named Q, who claims that the rich secretly commit child sacrifices and conspire against Donald Trump. But they also believe that the
Half
son
of that
of
is true.
They also believe that the son of JFK will become the next world leader as a zombie king because he died in a plane crash.
What the fuck? I didn't know it was that. I didn't know it was that deep.
Yeah, they all went to like the place where JFK was assassinated and waited for him to come back as a zombie. Waited for his son to come back as a zombie at that spot for
Where
some
JFK
reason.
died and not where his son
Yes,
died. Oh my
Yes.
god.
What the heck are
this is a
things,
real
man?
cult who believe these things.
I knew QAnon was a thing. I didn't think there was that much lore to it.
Yeah,
I kind of want to write a comic book about it.
we'll put it in Swagman.
That's ridiculous.
I felt no, I kind of want it to be a standalone.
All right, fair enough.
What's the standalone?
The QAnon comics.
I would say this is around S tier
Yeah, I like that. I
for
like that.
stupid, like stupidly funny.
How much? What percentage of this QAnon shenanigans takes place on Facebook?
Oh no, this was on 4chan.
Oh, it's on 4chan. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, where everybody's anonymous.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like the Burger King foot lettuce. That was an anonymous post.
Yeah,
Burger
They
King
found
and
that
then
guy
we
foot
anyway,
found
lettuce.
him.
so.
All right,
Burger
the
King
next
foot
one.
lettuce.
Next one. The
Burger
stone
King foot
people
lettuce.
of. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce this one, so I could be completely mispronouncing this. The
Spell it.
stone people of Caligari.
What is this?
I forgot wherever the hell Caligari is. I'm gonna actually search
It
that up.
sounds
I didn't put that
Italian.
in my notes. Yeah, it's Italy.
What is it? Just people that are
Uh,
made out of stone come out at night
people
to terrorize everybody, or what?
people have claimed to see aliens and stone people at an ancient monument where human sacrifices used to be made.
That is very interesting. That is very cool. That sounds cool. That sounds interesting. But how much drugs do Italians do?
I don't know. They're Italian.
Uh,
They were in John Wick 2.
dun, 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 dun,
I don't know. I haven't
dun,
seen the John Wick
dun,
movies.
dun, 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 dun.
Pizza time?
Yeah, it's the Italy national anthem, of course.
Shut up. I would say this is around A or B tier.
A or B tier. I mean, it
It's
kind of sounds
interesting.
interesting, but I don't know.
Where would you put it, Pablo?
I don't know if I would put that in my. I don't know if I would put
I
that in my
would
pipe and smoke it.
put that in B or maybe in A tier.
Stone people.
Cali Gotti.
Yeah. For me, when it comes to like something than people, I really don't believe it. Especially camera people, because that was something we made. Why would there be organic material that resembles a camera? You know, especially
Yeah.
stone people, a little more believable than that, but because it is. Oh, it's not necessarily organic material, but it is a naturally found thing. If they were, or maybe they were called stone people because of their gray skin and that gray skinned alien we're all used to looking at. But
Yeah, I hear you.
that
So
could be why. But
this next one is it's goofy, but I found it absolutely hilarious, and I wanted to put it on the list.
okay,
Kanye's big brain move.
Kanye is pretty big brained. I do agree with a lot of what he says.
Basically, he's still sane, and everything he's doing is just for attention because secretly he's going to drop a new album and wants attention for it before he drops it.
That sounds like Kanye. That is not a strategy that I would put beyond Kanye, honestly.
Same here. I just found it hilarious when I first read it.
I mean, yeah, why else would he?
Like, and I mean everything recently. Changing his name to Ye, saying all the things he said while having that mask on.
Maybe he's just a little too, shy,
Yeah, I think he's
Little
just
shy boy.
misunderstood.
Yeah, he's doing
Yeah.
all of this for attention before he releases his new album.
Exactly.
Kanye's the
I
type
would
of guy to
say
make Alex
this
Jones
is-
look
He's
sane.
got
Yeah,
an album,
he is.
you know,
I'd say this
in,
is S tier.
S
He's got
tier?
an album in German.
S tier.
Does he actually have an album in German?
I don't know.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I don't
He
really
has
listen to
one, Let
Kanye.
It Burn. He has one, The Third Rank.
No!
He's got a lot of them, dude.
You can't just call it the third rank.
Dropping bars like the bodies in the Third Reich. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Stop. Alright, this is another one you know of because of Salmonella.
Oh,
The Dancing Plague.
the dancing.
Again, the event itself isn't the conspiracy, but people wondering why it happened is.
I think it was either Dantavius or Wendigoon that I heard this from, that like one possible explanation is that like it was like told like by some doctors like it would cure a certain sickness, and these people are just dancing until they drop like flies.
What the hell? I
Yeah.
never heard that before.
Yeah, it was either from Dantavius or Wendigoon that I heard something like that about it.
God damn.
I don't remember which one, cause like I don't know.
I would
Yeah.
pull more conspiracy theories from Wendigoon's Iceberg series, but we'd have to delay this tier list by like 5
Okay.
months if I wanted to do that.
Yeah.
And that's just for picking out interesting ones,
Yeah.
not putting everything.
Next conspiracy theory.
Well,
The Dancing Plague. Where would we put the Dancing Plague?
honestly, something explaining something that we already saw happen is a little boring. Just deal with it. It happened. Let's just look
I'd
back
say
on it as
C
a
tier.
goofy moment. I would agree.
Yeah,
Dance.
C,
I'll call it
C.
dance till you're dead.
Oh my
Dance
god.
till you're dead. Dance,
I
dance,
forgot
dance.
about that. Alright, the next one is just anti-vaxxers.
Oh my god.
I'd say put them down here with the flat earthers.
Vaccines give you autism.
They are the
Va-
reason why the N-word exists.
Yeah, they are the reason why the N-word exists.
Vaccines give you autism. So?
Vaccines.
No, they don't. There was one article that said that. Eight
Oh.
of the people who made that, there was 10 people. 8 of those 10 that made that article already renounced that article, saying that they were just fucking around writing shit down. And the other 2 were pretty much exposed as frauds.
Oh my god. Yeah, I
See,
could
this
see
is what
that.
happens when you spread misinformation.
There's something like very similar that's happening right now. There's a lawsuit against Tylenol saying that Tylenol causes autism
Oh my god.
because pregnant mothers are taking Tylenol to help with like certain pains and cramps that they have or whatever, and
Uh-huh.
and more babies
Oh,
are
I took
coming out
Tylenol
autistic
and now
than
my
ever.
child is autistic.
Yeah, that's what they think, but it's just like autism is a
No.
relatively new discovery in terms of the medical world, and so we're just able
it's
to
DNA
even
based, bro.
yeah, and we're just
Oh
able
my
to diagnose
God.
it more often. That it's
Yeah.
not Tylenol doing it; we're just diagnosing it more often because we actually
Yeah.
know what to look for now. As of back then, we could have had so many people with autism that went undiagnosed because we didn't really know what it was or that it even
Yeah.
existed.
The same could be said about pretty much like transsexuals, transgenders. I meant bisexuals. You know, all that.
I think
Same could be said
transsexual is the
about them.
word.
I think it is. I just forgot what it means,
I think
or
just-
if it is
I
different from
think-
transgender.
No, I think
Bro,
I
we
think you
went-
could
we-
just be swapped between transgender and transsexual.
What was it that we
Huh.
went to again? What was it called? Like a pride presentation or something?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that,
yeah,
that
that
shit was
one for my
low-key kind of
cousin.
boring.
Yeah.
I'm
Where
gonna
Eric-
milk
where Eric
myself.
wanted to milk himself.
Hey, we got that out of Eric. I'd say that's worth it.
Okay. How badly do you have to fucking?
Eric wanted to milk himself. He's weird dude.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm gonna, I'm
All
gonna
right.
milk.
Next, next
No.
conspiracy theory: the Mongolian death worms.
Mongolian death
Mongolian
worms.
beef.
Death worm.
Mongolian beef. What's up with the Mongolian death worm?
In the Mongolian desert, there have been pictures of, I guess, sand patterns that look like giant snake tracks. And
Okay.
in like areas near the Mongolian desert, there have been legends of giant worms that would eat whatever they find.
That's terrifying.
That is terrifying.
I mean,
Thus,
it's
the Mongolian
alright.
death worms. It's like the Alaskan bullworm, but for humans.
Let's blow it up.
Let's kill it.
It's interesting, but again, it lacks that that's something I would more likely put on a cryptid tier list.
Yeah, but like
Um,
we got. I don't have a lot of cryptids up here, but like that's what kind of showed up for like conspiracy theories. The Mongolian death worm. I would say it's B or C.
I think I'm putting it in C right now.
Yeah, you are.
Mongolian death
Where would
worm?
you put it, Pablo?
I would put it in D tier, but he's putting it in C tier.
That's fine.
Why would you put it in
why?
D tier?
It's not
Yeah,
that bad.
Yeah, it isn't that bad actually. I'm just fucking around.
All right.
It's just kind of like, I think like maybe the giant worms being drawn could be like a false perspective kind of thing, especially since I'd imagine ancient artists aren't as good as artists are now.
Yeah.
So
I'm not sure
I-
if you've seen like drawings of like medieval drawings of elephants
Yeah, I
or
have.
any other creature.
Going based purely off description with no reference photo. I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta work with what you can get, and they worked all right.
Yeah. They did something. You know, it's like the guy who created the thong. He didn't have much to work with, but he used what he had.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways.
The next one is another classic.
Okay.
Elvis is still alive,
Nah,
or
that's
at
some
least
dumb-
his death was faked.
That's some dumb shit right there, bro.
I mean, would you say like maybe he faked his own death just to get out of the public eye, or?
That's basically what it says. He faked his death for some reason, most likely to get out the public eye.
I would believe that for Tupac and Biggie. I wouldn't believe that for
For
Elvis. Yeah,
He didn't really have a bad public perception.
yeah.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah,
I mean,
but like
to be
this was
fair,
like
some
a
people don't like
big
being put-
conspiracy theory.
To be fair, some people really don't like being in the public eye, even if they are being put in the public eye for something good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
So-
when this conspiracy theory shows up in like two movies I really like,
The Elvis movies.
those two
they're
movies
alright.
being Men in Black and Independence Day.
Have you guys seen the Elvis movie?
No, but I wanted
no.
to.
I've seen clips of it.
It's
That one
alright.
time we went to the pop store with King.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
were
was it
playing
on
it
the
on the
TV?
TV, Richard.
I don't remember that.
He basically had a manager that was just working
mean-
him to the bone.
Ooh.
Elvis.
So yeah, Elvis being alive.
Yeah, I guess
Oh.
a D. D would be yeah. D would be
Yeah.
good.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't see why he would do it. He was in a very awful health, I guess like health state.
Yeah.
I do believe he just died.
Yes.
I can see that.
Like I've heard his diet wasn't necessarily the best.
No.
On top of probably smoking and drinking, because that's what you do in the 50s. It just
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't look like a
50s
good
It's a
time.
Terrible.
recreational event.
Recreational,
It
yeah.
was a canon event.
All right, the next one is a little niche. I'm not sure if you guys know of this one. It's called the Despair Code.
The despair code.
Okay, tell me more about it.
Elaborate.
There is a face or an image of a face that, if seen, causes clinical depression. It kind of like there's a lot more to it, but basically it
Oh,
kind
the
of plays
mirror?
on the idea. It kind of
Here?
damn, bro. It kind of plays on the idea of a collective consciousness shared amongst everybody, thus making this despair code like a virus to, I guess, everybody's computer. That is their consciousness.
Where can I see this face?
I think you just look up despair code and then you'll see it.
Well, I don't have my phone on me, so I can't do that right now.
Well, I'ma do it.
The despair code. If it worked, that would be interesting. That would be really interesting.
Then Richard's
Um,
gonna fucking
Oh,
off himself.
Yeah, you could see it. It's
I feel like that would have already been weaponized if it was such a thing.
maybe,
Weaponized depression.
or it could be a fake face used to hide the real face.
It could be. It could be.
Either one.
Then
Like,
again,
that-
I feel like if
like
that
the-
picture did exist, it could be really weaponized.
Yeah, but like what
It's
I
hard
said
to hide
about,
pictures these days.
yeah. But like what I said about it being a fake face to hide the real face, I've seen that being around like as a fan theory for SCP-096. That like if it were real, the reason why it doesn't kill anybody is that the most popular depiction of it is faked.
I see.
But yeah, that's basically what the despair code is. It's basically a face or an image that causes clinical depression.
I'm probably
And,
gonna give it an S or an A
because-
just out of just purely being interesting, but I don't
I'd say it's
I don't
A
think
tier.
it's real. I can see like a series being made out of that.
Yeah. Pablo, stop throwing tridents at the tier list.
I know that's Paul's way of marking his opinion.
All right. The next one is the classic lizard people.
Oh yeah, that's definitely real.
The world is being run by shape-shifting lizard people.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
real.
happened in Spider-Man.
Shut up.
Just
It's not like
proving
Spider-Man.
right now.
It's a canon event.
I don't believe so.
I
But
believe
I'll
in
keep it
lizard
up
people.
here. I'll keep it up here just for how influential it is.
I do genuinely believe in lizard people.
You believe
I
in
don't.
lizard people? That sounds whack.
It's crazy, but it happened. They were definitely not CGI. When I saw Miley Cyrus and Justin Bieber do it.
Oh, what?
Shut up. I've seen that video,
That video
bro.
where
Dude,
it's
dude,
zero
when,
views,
when I
one shot.
first saw them in like fucking middle school, I was like, oh my god, that looks so real. Oh my god, I'm looking at it now. I saw it like a few weeks ago. I'm like, this looks like absolute dog shit. How did I ever believe this is real?
Yeah,
It's kind of like watching like an old horror movie. Like, how the fuck was this scary? You know?
yeah.
That's kind
It's
of what
like
it
how
felt like.
like if you I guess it's like the reverse if you showed like 4K to a medieval person that they just their mind would just disintegrate.
Yeah. But yeah, I used to see videos of like Miley Cyrus, Justin Bieber, and a couple other celebrities just doing that weird thing where like their eyes kind of like their
Yeah,
pupils
it
go
would
into
show,
like a
like,
reptilian
reptile
shape.
eye.
Yeah, and it would like fade back to normal for a second. I'm like, whoa, that's fucking crazy. How did they catch that?
I remember seeing like a dragons are real video like caught on camera and stuff. I saw that video and I hate the fact that I instantly recognized that just being a basic dragon animation from Skyrim. Like the model and everything was just ripped from Skyrim.
Dude. That reminds me, I used to like look at these videos of like real life Pokemon sightings. It'd just be like a Photoshop picture of like a
Oh
generic
my
animal to look like a
God.
Pokemon. And I
Yeah.
was just like, Pokemon are real. I was like in 5th grade.
It's a hammer, bros. He's real.
The hammer, he's real. Dude, take my picture.
Dude, take my picture.
Yeah,
I
it'd
miss
be like
that.
a picture of a frog, and they change the frog
Yeah.
to look blue, and they edit like a flower on its back. It's like it's Bulbasaur. Oh,
It's Bulbasaur.
I miss that childlike innocence and wonder. What I would give to be in those days again. Anyways, okay, so this one
And
is.
you know what's funny? Well, one
What's
one last
so
thing I'm
funny?
gonna mention about this.
Go
So
ahead.
so you know that little thing where like, oh, blow out your candles and make a wish.
Yeah,
Know what I wished for on my 10th birthday?
a
Oh my
Pokemon.
God.
Pokemon to be real.
Oh my God.
Ah,
Did you tell someone?
that must have been bad.
Yeah, woke up the next morning. My mom didn't tell me to go to Professor Oak to get my first Pokemon.
Ah,
I was gonna
could
get a
feel the
Snivy.
pain.
I was
could
gonna get a
feel the
Snivy.
pain, bro. Oh, that must have hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
this
still have
next
my
one?
Pokemon over here at least.
Bruh. This next one is it's sort of okay. So this is definitely like just a joke conspiracy theory meant to like rip on how absurd these conspiracy theories could get, and people would still sort of believe them.
Uh-huh.
It's called "Dinosaurs Built the Pyramids."
Oh, that's definitely real.
Dinosaur.
That's it. What do you mean that's a joke, Bradley? That's true.
Yeah, that happened. There's an ancient.
Dinosaurs were around a long time ago. Egypt was around a long time ago. What if dinosaurs built the pyramids?
Not what if they did.
Okay, in all seriousness, in all seriousness, what they fail to realize is how long of a long time ago are we talking?
Yeah, that's the joke.
um. So okay, I do remember. I do have to remember that this was made as a joke.
Yeah.
So I did kind of take it as a serious conspiracy theory at first, but I'm assuming at least somebody believed it.
I'm guessing that at least one person at one point in time, they might not believe it anymore, but I'm pretty sure at least one person has believed it.
Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a funny one. It was meant to be a joke. I think it did its job well.
Yeah,
I think either A or S tier.
I'd say S tier.
S tier, yeah.
Somebody's gonna look at this tier list without context and be like, "What the fuck do these guys believe in?" They're gonna see dinosaurs built the pyramids at A tier.
Not at S tier.
Oh, am I putting it at S tier? Oh yeah, I think I am.
Yeah, we said S tier. Oh, I love this one. Dinosaurs built the pyramids.
They're gonna see big mortuary, huh?
All right, the next one is celebrity replacement theory.
Oh, I think I know
I
one
think
of
you
them.
know
I don't
this
know if
one.
it's happened to more than other people, like
It
Paul McCartney.
There's that. There's Eminem. Basically saying that that multiple celebrities have died and have been replaced either using body doubles or androids.
I can see a body double thing happening, but what are the chances that you're gonna get a body double that's also as talented as the person that they're doubling for?
Exactly.
Like, that's just astronomically low. Obviously, it's not gonna be an android. I don't even think like our most advanced AI technology could even come close to replicating a human.
Nope.
Not yet.
Not
there's
yet.
gonna be very, very discernible differences.
Yeah.
Like,
We just need
it could
to-
come close, but it always just has this feeling of uncanniness to it.
Yeah,
That
I'm-
just, like, separates it from being human.
Yeah, but like I'm sure we'll be safe as long as we remember to implement the 3 laws of robotics.
Which are...
Yeah. Treat your
Uh,
robots like shit.
No.
You're like shit.
Basically,
Beat
3
them with
laws
a
of
bat.
robotics. No.
Then use them as you please for your pleasure.
Oh, yeah.
That is the
Maybe.
thing, dude. Elon Musk.
That's technically the first law. A robot should always obey its owner slash master's commands.
Detroit
Except-
become human.
No. That's the second law. It should always obey its owner's commands unless that command violates the first law. The first law being a robot cannot kill or harm, or through inaction have a human become harmed or killed. And the third law being a robot must do everything it can in its power to defend itself, to keep itself to continue existing, except for scenarios where doing so would except for scenarios in which doing so would violate the first 2 laws.
Give me you
I hate
boring.
you guys. I hope the CIA goes for both of you.
I'm not being hunted down by the CIA. I'm being
I
hunted
hope
down
you
by Bill and
get
Hillary.
Yeah, I hope you get fentanyl candy.
They're gonna do the Jeffrey Epstein to me. Yeah.
I hope you get spotted by a camera head.
No, Bradley. I hope you get George Floyded.
No!
There
Too
goes
far?
the stream.
Anyways, where do we put celebrity replacement theory?
C.
Yeah, for celebrity replacement theory.
Yeah.
You know, Miles Morales almost got George Floyded in the movie by a Scarlet Spider
Shut up.
when he was choking the shit out of him.
Shut it.
When he was like, "I've got you in my well-defined muscular physique."
Is that your Bill?
Ben,
Is that your?
don't do it, Ben.
Is that your Ben Riley impression?
Yes.
All right. Next one is Disneyland Underground Tunnels.
Oh, the one that holds fucking Walter Disney's head?
No.
Or just
Yeah.
the fact that they have tunnels
So
underneath.
these tunnels do exist, but
No,
the
they
actual
do.
purpose for them in this conspiracy theory is not for that.
What?
It's instead so corpos could worship Satan.
No, what I heard is that they keep Walt Disney's frozen head under there.
No, that's under the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
That's still under Disneyland.
Yeah, but it's not a tunnel.
Fuck you, kill yourself.
Oh,
Oh my
I've already
god.
heard that.
I actually told somebody to kill themselves today in public. It felt really good.
Oh my God,
Really?
Richard!
He was about to back out of a space and hit me and Jacob, and then he was like, "You guys didn't see me moving?" I said, "Kill yourself."
Oh my God!
And then I
Hey,
just
does
ended it
Jacob
right
have
there.
a job again?
Yeah,
Where
Yeah.
at?
booba time.
Tell,
Oh.
Taco
He
Bell.
works at Boba Time. Which one?
The one in Commerce.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he works there now.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
You know, since you always go over there, Bradley, you could always get one free boba now.
No, I don't think he give you a free
Nah.
boba, but he might be
Free
able to
boba.
get you a discount. Don't.
Maybe.
Whatever.
I'm not
Um,
sure. I'm not. I'm
What
not
what
having it
conspiracy
again.
theory are we talking about?
Disneyland underground tunnels used by corpos to worship Satan.
I don't think that's what they're for.
That goes in an A tier.
Nah.
That is
It's
definitely
a-
not what they're for.
Sucks.
I'd say D
Yeah.
tier.
D tier? Okay.
Yeah, that's honestly not what they're for. I think they're just for employees to get around the park quicker. I think that's their
Yeah,
genuine use.
that's their genuine use. But there
Oh,
are
my
people
bad.
saying
Cast
that-
members, not employees.
I forgot that was a thing.
Cast members.
I'll just put Disney Tunnel.
It's
Yeah.
specifically for the costume cast members to get around without being spotted in the wrong areas.
Yeah.
All right, the next one is a classic. If you're a flat earther, Australia isn't real.
I think that I don't even know why you would include that.
Because it's a separate thing on its own.
Oh my god.
It's
Like
literally
that talking point for flat Earth got so big, it became its own thing.
one of my favorite streamers is Australian.
Is
He's
it
not
Dark
real.
Viper?
Huh?
Dark Viper?
They're not
Fuck
real.
yeah. He's a real. He plays GTA. He does GTA speedruns.
Nah, that's a psyop.
Just, you know, tips
Yeah.
and tricks that you
Yeah, I
learn.
mean, I don't know. Are the GTA tips and tricks a psyop?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
interesting.
but he learned it over his 8,000 hours.
So yeah, his 8,000 hours of speedrunning GTA 5.
All right, this next one is
From the
called
community.
dowsing.
What?
Dowsing.
Dowsing? Like a dowsing
Dowsing?
rod?
Yes, it's literally just that. The use of
Dowsing.
dowsing rods.
Oh my god. What
You know
about
what
him?
They are, right?
Yes, I watch Coraline.
Well, yeah, that. The fact that for some reason they work. We just don't know why. Or at least in the reports, they always work.
Yeah, that dowsing rod you're holding is actually poison ivy. I don't even know how to spell dowsing. That's a...
D-O-W sing.
Oh. Let's see, my guess would have been D-O-U-S-I-N-G.
Yeah.
Fair
that's what I
enough.
thought.
So it's just dowsing.
So yeah, dowsing. I'd say that is D tier
D as in
for
dowsing.
dowsing. I mean, it's like a real phenomenon, but like, sus.
Sussy boop.
The only thing sus is that Bradley's not licking my nuts right now.
Okay, so what the fuck? Hey, yo, what the hell? We got that on stream.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
It's
Alright,
cardboard,
crazy.
so,
It's okay.
remember how, like, a couple seconds ago I said that Australia isn't real was a talking point that got so big it became its own thing, separating from Flat Earth?
Yeah.
Well, there's a talking point for anti-vaxxers that got so big that it became its own thing.
What is it?
5G towers cause viruses, or are being used to spread viruses.
Wasn't that during COVID?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was.
Kind of at its peak?
it became a real big thing during COVID.
Yeah. That's another cringe one. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Maybe cancer,
Like-
sure, but
Well, yeah, but like everything causes cancer, so it's not special. 5G towers ain't special.
You
I
ain't
could cause
shit.
cancer by going outside.
Fucking the sun give me that shit.
Exactly. That's an actual thing, Pablo.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Paul, that's not funny. You shouldn't laugh
Okay,
at that.
so the next
Fucked
one,
up.
I'm not sure if we could still really say this on YouTube.
Uh-oh.
just say it.
The dog uninstall life bridge.
Uninstall life.
You can say suicide.
Yeah, the dog suicide bridge.
Like,
The dog suicide bridge.
I think
Yeah.
the only thing that would happen is that we just get a content warning saying, "Hey, this video contains topics concerning suicide."
That's
Yeah.
pretty metal.
But yeah,
worry,
there's
no
this
dogs are
bridge
hurt.
that dogs keep jumping off for some reason, and it's been happening for the past 70 years, and nobody knows why.
Yeah, that's pretty metal.
That sounds like the name of my new band.
Dog suicide bridge.
Oh my god.
No. That
Yeah,
sounds like a freaking black metal band, bro.
yeah, it's the name of my new band, guys. Check out our album, the final. No, the final slice is gonna be my last album. Check out my
Final slice.
Not the final slice.
the final slice is gonna be my final album. Actually, the first album is gonna be called Orbius.
Oh my god.
Orbius.
Orbius.
So yeah, this is around like the same vein as Cat Nuns and the Dancing Plague.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun,
I'd say
dun,
this is
dun.
around B tier.
I'd say C.
Yeah,
Oh
C.
yeah, B tier. B tier
Oh.
works.
Yeah, B.
Because this does happen, just nobody would know
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
And that is very like scary to think about,
Yeah.
especially if it's like
Unless
a pet.
you're a Rocky.
I say you put it in S.
S tier?
Do you think Spider-Man is real?
No.
Yeah.
Conspiracy of that. Spider-Man's real.
I mean, if the
Bring me pictures
multiverse
of
theory is to
Spider-Man.
be, if the multiverse theory is to be considered true, there is literally a universe where Spider-Man exists.
Yeah.
At least one.
We should have a Spider-Man. We should get a spider and put chemicals in it.
Nah, that doesn't really work because in the comics it was also magical. It wasn't just radioactive.
No, let's do it.
I think they had to
Do it,
change it to
Bradley.
magical just because people were putting spiders in uranium,
Probably.
trying to
Let's
become
do it, Bradley.
Spider-Man.
Speaking of the multiverse,
They used to sell uranium commercially. Yeah, what happened?
it's very funny that you mentioned that. Because the next one is the Mandela multiverse.
The one where like everybody just gets nanoed into a different dimension when they sleep. Oh,
Yeah.
Ever so slightly
no.
altered dimension.
Ish. Basically, it says parallel universes collide, and the people who remember things incorrectly are from the destroyed universe.
Yes.
That might be real.
Put it in questionable.
Dude, that's basically Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Yes.
With incursions.
Yeah.
The Mandela multiverse effect. Or theory.
I would put it in S tier.
Yeah.
I'd say it's a lot more interesting than the next entry in our list.
Mm.
What is
What
your
is
next
it?
game theory?
The next entry in our list is the Mandela Matrix.
The fuck is that?
Basically,
The
incidents of the
Matrix.
Mandela effect are actually signs of glitches and bugs in the matrix that we are trapped in.
No,
You
they
know,
haven't patched them.
that's a little spicy. I like that. I might put that a tier above, honestly. Not that I believe it's real, but I do believe it's just like that's a new take on the Mandela effect that I've never
I
heard.
guess. Triple S plus. I mean, I prefer the Mandela multiverse, but when you put it like that, I can see that being above.
Yeah, it's just like an interesting take on a theory I'm already so familiar with.
Yeah.
Because everyone like Curious George had a tail. No, he didn't. And I could guarantee. Do you believe Curious George had a tail?
No.
No.
Oh, okay, good. Because I remember clearly having a Curious George doll that didn't have a tail.
Yeah, I used to watch the cartoon as a kid. I remember him. I do not remember him having a tail.
It was neutered.
He was
Yeah.
It, we're saying tail, not penis.
It's noodles. No, spaghetti noodles.
All right, the next one is we
Mm-hmm.
are trapped in the Matrix. Like the Matrix is real.
Have an AI cover that song, but
Richard?
Kanye singing it. That's pretty hard.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
You're putting it down there, Richard? Now you're gonna explain it first?
What color is your Bugatti? That is my closing statement.
It's transparent because it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I don't like this
Mus-
Matrix talk.
This theory is a theory based around misogyny, flexing, and just being cringe.
Not that type of Matrix. I mean, like
What
the
color is
movie
your
Matrix.
Bugatti?
Matrix.
That's exactly what they're talking about too.
What color is your Bugatti? It's
like
pink.
Neo Matrix
Yeah.
with the code and agents and everything.
A pink Bugatti for the Barbie movie.
Anyways,
Which one are you guys watching
it's going
first,
down there anyway.
Oppenheimer or Barbie?
Alright. Next,
Barbie.
Barbie.
Maybe Barbie. I'm definitely watching Oppenheimer though.
Have you guys copped your tickets already?
No.
No.
For the Barbie movie?
I'm gonna wait for a random Tuesday.
Yeah,
I
probably your
think
best
Barbie
bet.
would be
All
a
the
Tuesday
release
showing.
night ones are already basically taken for both
What
movies.
movie are you guys talking about?
Oppenheimer
Barbie and
and Barbie.
Oppenheimer.
Barbenheimer.
Barbenheimer. Oppen Barbie.
Alright, what's next?
We all need to watch
The
the Barbie
Dogon
movie.
tribe. Okay, so this is another debunked one.
Oh.
The Dogon tribe were an isolated tribe of people, and according to the theory, they knew science and how the stars worked way better than we do.
If they knew
This is-
that, then they would be the dominant species. Or
They
tribe,
would
I
be-
guess.
People.
Huh.
I'm assuming I spelled
But
it
yeah.
right?
No.
Oh.
I'll
Damn.
fix it. But yeah, there was a conspiracy theory going around saying that they knew how stars and math worked way better than we did, but it was like debunked.
Star Lord.
Alright, next one is another classic. Crop circles.
Oh, that is a
circles?
classic. That is a certified hood
The ones
classic.
being made by aliens,
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
however, it was also debunked. But it is
Debunked
a
or not,
classic.
it is a certified hood
Yeah,
classic.
it is debunked, but it was a classic conspiracy theory.
It's a certified hood classic.
Yep. I'd say A
Ugh.
tier.
Hood
Mm-hmm.
classic.
The next one, I'm not sure if you know this, but do you know of a place in Wisconsin called Dublin?
That's an island,
Dublin,
stupid.
Ireland.
Dublin, Wisconsin.
I've heard of it. Why? What happened?
because it doesn't exist.
I could have sworn I
Like,
saw
there-
somebody talk about it in a video.
Exactly. There are.
It might have been a
plen-
conspiracy theory video.
It's a city that doesn't exist, but so many people say that they either know about it or know someone who's from there. But this does not exist on any map.
Yeah, I've genuinely
It
heard
doesn't-
about it, but here's my logic behind it, which I think makes more sense than anybody else's. I probably heard about it in I listen to these conspiracy theory videos at work just to pass time when like I'm bored and I'm cleaning. Chances are I probably got interrupted by a by a customer when I was listening to that, and I just never really got the full picture. So I probably heard the term Dublin, Wisconsin thrown around, but didn't get any context behind it before that part of the video was skipped or essentially skipped by my brain as I was
Ignored,
helping a
yeah.
customer. Yeah. That is my explanation for it. Maybe I just didn't get the full picture. So,
Yeah, but yeah, that's the full picture.
I see. That is very interesting. Dublin, Ireland, fucking Dublin, Wisconsin. I mean, let's be real. How many people actually live in
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
I'll find out.
Like at least 42.
Oh, like
But I
5.
mean,
Maybe like 250.
5,900 million
That's too much. Oh,
5,900 million does not make sense as a number.
as of 2021.
5,900 million does not make sense as a number.
Mm-hmm. It's 9.896 million.
What is this guy gonna do?
N-
The number you
I
said
mean-
didn't make
I mean,
sense.
not 9. I meant 5. 5,896,000 people.
Okay. Because you said like 900,000 million or some shit. I'm
No.
like, nigga, that's baby well, I mean, my brother in Christ, that's baby numbers.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Oh no! We're gonna have to start this video over again!
We'll see how long it lasts.
We'll see how long it lasts.
Because people do say it, because like, people do say it in videos a lot. Like, clearly they're
Wait, no,
black,
I'll
but...
save it. I'll say it. No, I'll save the video. I meant to say. I'll save it. I'm
thought you
black.
said it.
I'm allowing him to say it for this video.
This is Edward approved.
Bradley approved.
Bradley approved usage of the N-word.
If you need proof, there's a Bradley Burger review on my channel. Posted about a year ago.
Yeah. But yeah, the population is 5.896 million as of 20. But that was taken in 2021.
Yeah, dude, you said 9,005 million, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what I was trying to say. Like, I have a stuttering problem. You know that.
Hey, we should have some
And you
Chinese-
decided to host a podcast, okay.
It
See, the
was
joke
a
is
joke.
I brought you here.
You should have some Tai Chi.
Yes, Chinese.
This was originally a joke.
That is true.
Oh,
Yeah, and I'm glad it
Double
became
some-
this.
Some chai tea.
Some chai tea. Dude.
Did you say chai tea?
Oh,
Bradley, I'm very sorry for calling you a nickel.
Oh my
A
god.
You see, the thing is, I was just trying to say he's like, what can you really buy for a nickel these days? You know, I'm trying to.
Oh my
I was
god.
just demeaning his value as a person. That's what happened.
My nickel in Christ.
But yeah, alright, so the next one is another evangelical talking point that just got really big and became its own thing. The denial of evolution.
That one's kinda cringe.
Yeah, that was cringe.
Kinda,
This is
it's very
coming from
cringe.
a religious person. Myself, I do still believe in evolution. Call me a cringe nene baby if you want. I don't know. I'm a Christian man who believes in evolution.
A Christian man that believes
Fair
in
enough.
evolution, that we came from monkeys.
No,
That is not
that's
true at all.
not evolution.
What type of evolution?
Evolution is stating that, I guess for your
Pokemon,
example,
Pokemon.
monkeys and
Pokemon
humans.
evolution?
Yeah.
No, monkeys and humans evolved from a common ancestor. There was
I mean, all living forms evolved from at least one common
They
ancestor.
all evolved
Yeah.
from a chimchar, is what they're trying to say, Paul.
That Chimchar.
No.
Chimchar.
Whoa, so you're saying we were Pokemon?
Oh my god. I mean, are human Pokemon?
I
technically
do
in the
believe you
Pokemon
can put
lore-
a human in the Pokeball.
In the
Yeah,
Pokemon lore,
are humans
it did say
actually
that they were
Pokemon?
at one point one of the same.
I do believe you can throw a human in a Pokeball too. It's just not done very often.
Illegal. Hopefully.
If you could put a human in a Pokeball, isn't that just slavery with extra steps?
Yeah.
Honestly, if anything, it's slavery with less steps.
Yeah. Well,
It's
you have to hope they
literally
don't break out first.
Alright,
It's gotta shake 3 times.
They fleed.
what's next, Bradley?
The Antarctica Treaty.
What is the Antarctica Treaty?
After World War II, for some reason, no powerful country wants to like claim Antarctica as part of their territory, and thus they made a treaty stating that no like military operations or like oil fracking is supposed to take place there.
What's the conspiracy theory behind that? That sounds legit.
Agartha.
Oh my god, it's fucking Agartha shit. I'm getting tired of it.
When really, I'm pretty sure the main explanation is, hey, remember that one time we accidentally poked a hole in our ozone layer?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna make this treaty to make sure that doesn't happen again at that place, which I'm pretty sure was in Antarctica.
Antarctica Treaty. It's just boring, uninteresting. Just I don't know. Just doesn't seem like a conspiracy theory. It just seems like something.
Alright, the next one is also a classic, especially if you were around during the MOG meme era of the internet.
Illuminati confirmed.
God.
Yup.
The Illuminati is real.
Well, there
Like
used to be a group called the Illuminati, but they clearly failed in their goals.
Swag.
Yeah.
They had a lot of swag.
You do know what their goal was, right?
What was their
Take
goal?
over the world.
To
Refresh
maintain
my
the
mind.
they were a U.S. group meant to maintain the separation of church from state.
and state. Yeah, the second you said separation, I was just like, oh, I remember. It's
Yeah.
like you unlocked the core memory.
But yeah, clearly they failed. But the whole Illuminati
It's
idea
okay.
is that the world is controlled by a shadow government / secret society.
That is true. They're just not called the Illuminati.
Yeah,
They're called
the
Freemasons.
Freemasons.
Yeah. No, like
Same
it's a
brain.
straight. No, like it is a straight up fact. It's not anything like fucking
Yeah,
mind blowing
unfortunately-
anymore. Maybe because I learned
unfortunately, I
about
could
it when I
never
was so
become-
young.
Unfortunately, I could never become a Freemason due to their second and fourth law of being a Freemason.
What is that?
You have to believe in a god, and you can't be an atheist. Yes,
Oh,
those
yeah.
are 2 separate laws in their list.
What the
despite
fuck
fact
is
that
the
they're
point of
same
that?
Law. They're just to keep atheists out, and mostly because they were a big enemy of the Illuminati.
Yeah, atheists are kind of whack.
I mean,
What the
I could be a
hell?
Freemason, I guess.
You could be a Freemason, but I can't.
Be a
I am-
part-time one, Richard. It'd be pretty cool.
Part-time Freemason. Yeah, I'll give you guys an update on how the Freemasonry is going.
Oh my
Bruh,
God.
he's our secret agent.
Alright, so
I'll be giving you guys an update. I'm gonna become as fucking crazy as Alex Jones one day. Watch.
Oh my god.
Marilyn Manson over here.
Alright, so this one is actually pretty
Actually, so
spooky, and
the funny part is about Marilyn Manson. It's obviously like he chose the first name of a porn star and the last name of a serial killer. I'm a Bella
Mhm.
Bundy.
Oh my god. No. No.
Yeah,
Not Bella Bundy.
I'm a Bella Bundy. Just letting you guys know that's my.
What the?
That name goes hard though.
It does.
Alright,
It really
so-
does. Thank you, Johnny.
Yeah, it does. I'm not going to deny that. So this next one is in the same vein
She's my
as
favorite
Cat
porn star.
Nuns and the Dancing Plague.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you know about this. You probably do, since I know you watch Wendigoon. The Elaine Moore White House, Lighthouse. I don't know why I said White House.
Refresh.
I'm sorry.
There was this lighthouse, right? And
Uh-huh.
there were supposed to be these 3 sailors who were supposed to take care of it.
Uh-huh.
However, they mysteriously disappeared. All that
They're
was
still
left
laughing at
was
the fact that I said Abella Danger is my favorite porn star.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, she is. What am I gonna do? Lie about it?
What am I gonna say?
it's the way you said
Not
it,
say that?
No, it's like the SpongeBob meme.
If we
Like,
ever
I like
do a
Squidward.
freaking R&B Pornhub account, we'll probably put that as a tier list.
Hey,
Um,
what?
hey, Bradley,
What?
let's not create a Pornhub account with both of our
Nah.
names on there.
No.
I do not want
Look-
Richard and Bradley sex on the internet.
Look.
That's something
Oh,
we
God,
keep to
no.
ourselves when the
What the
cameras
hell?
aren't rolling.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
that's more
I
of
mean,
a
there's a whole
private
Minecraft
encounter
Let's
list.
Play on there, I think. Or at least there was before they got rid of all the unverified accounts being, or at least their content being
You could have
posted.
watched the B movie on there.
Bruh.
Yeah, the B movie was on there for a while. That's where I watched it.
Oh my god. Of course he
Bradley
did.
knows all the lore of like those private accounts being shut down and shit.
Oh my god.
That was Bradley's 9/11.
Shut up.
There's
But,
conspiracy,
yeah.
the porn
the-
conspiracies on there that Bradley would read.
Shut up. We'll get to the porn conspiracy later.
Oh,
The Elaine Moore Lighthouse. There was a lighthouse. 3 dudes were supposed to take care of it. They, for some reason, disappeared. All we have left is a notebook that its contents I forgot about that I should have written down, and one of their jackets.
How dare you? forget
what was in the notebook? Oh yeah, you said you didn't write it down.
Wendigoon did a video on it. I
see.
think.
Did he do a video on like that by itself, or is that like part of like a tier list or a
think it's-
conspiracy
I think
iceberg?
I think it was part of like a bunch of stories about shit happening at sea.
I see. No, I didn't watch that one then.
I highly recommend you guys watch
Yeah.
his video on
Cool.
it. He explains it way better than I ever could.
For Wendigoon, I typically watch his videos that are focused on like one topic only. Like, did you see that one video where he was talking about like this experiment of like 10 people who were put out at sea for 100 days?
Yeah, yeah. To
And
try to
just
see if they'll
completely
go feral.
Yeah, and just completely disprove that one guy's theory.
Well, it kind of worked. Because at the end, all of them did want to kill, just specifically him. The person running the experiment.
See, but that only happened because he was being an asshole the whole time.
Yeah.
A worm?
But
They
yeah,
did
the
conspire to
Elaine-
kill him at one point.
Yeah.
But
But back to the actual conspiracy theory. The Elaine Moore Lighthouse.
that's scary. But I don't know. I mean, guess like we just don't know what killed them.
Actually, I have a
Yeah, they
pretty good
just
conspiracy
disappeared.
theory that you haven't covered yet.
Hmm.
That,
I'll put that at C.
Senator
C tier.
Sheev Palpatine is the Emperor. Pretty underground theory, though.
Nah,
Correct
bro.
it if I'm
Does-
wrong in the spelling.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, I don't see it yet.
Oh.
Oh, let me check the chat real quick. See if I missed anything.
I think it was just from Rare Panic.
Nah, I haven't missed anything. Ah, you spelled it right.
I couldn't tell if you were saying Elaine or Elaine.
Elaine.
Yeah.
I always
Alright,
pronounce
the
that name
next
as
one?
Elaine.
Here's the next conspiracy theory. You've heard of Flat Earth?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Donut
how
Earth.
about... Nope.
Oh.
Concave Earth.
Oh my god.
We're actually living in the inner part of Earth, and the sun is the center of the Earth.
That's just about as dumb as Flat Earth, just not as mainstream.
Yeah,
For that, we'll put that at no.
What about
yeah,
Cube Earth?
because no.
You know, they hated Jesus because he told the truth.
That's true. That's why Bradley
Depends
hates
which
religion.
version.
He had haters.
Shut up.
Because Bradley's a hater.
Silence.
Because he can't appreciate the truth.
Because there's like multiple versions of it, and all of them contradict with the other.
Yeah,
Despite the
but
fact
all
that they
those
all
other
need to
guys
be
are
put
wrong. It's all
together in
about
order to make
Catholicism.
sense. That is what I was talking about.
Catholicism is the swaggiest one out of all of them. Don't listen to everybody else.
Swaggityest? Oh my-
Catholics are actually accepting of the LGBT community.
Yeah, it took
And you can't
Baptists
preach
to
that.
like what, the 90s to say that
Which ones
maybe
are the
racism was
diddlers?
wrong.
The Catholics or the Christians?
Oh,
What? No,
we call them
Catholics are
Protestants.
Christians. There's Protestants, you have the Baptists, there's like around
Okay, well,
40,
which ones are known for
41,000 denominations.
The ones from
Which
Italy?
ones are-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Catholics.
That's the
Oh, man,
Catholics.
that's cringe. Richard,
Why?
I mean, you're one of those? You should cut that out.
Roman Catholic.
I'd
More
rather be
specifically.
Italian than French. Anyways, where were we?
Anyways, the next conspiracy theory we have are endless elevators.
Huh?
I'm sure you've seen pictures of like abandoned
back
elevators
rooms.
like in forests and stuff.
The back rooms.
I have not.
You haven't?
No, I'm being dead serious. I haven't seen a picture of an abandoned mill.
Shut up.
It's not the fucking back rooms.
It's not the back rooms, but this theory does state that those things are used as elevators to
it's not the
go
back rooms, it's the
to
back door.
Agartha for.
Oh my
by
god, what the
to
fucking
leave-
Agartha?
No, this time Agartha inhabited by lizard people.
Oh my god.
Infinite
This
elevator.
Agartha thing is becoming pretty lame now.
Endless elevators.
Whatever.
Garth's Whack.
Yeah. Now when I hear Agartha,
It's like, oh my god, what the fucking Argyle? Like, all I think of is Call of Duty. That's one of the biggest things killing it for me.
Whoa, Samantha's there, dude.
Okay, so
Basically.
the next one is also based around those stairs, but it's not Agartha. I hope. It's called Stairs in the Woods.
People, Agartha. and
Stairs in
maybe-
the Woods.
Yeah, this is most likely just the remains of abandoned buildings, but it's just stairs for some reason. And some of these stairs would be found at weird places, like pointing towards a cliff or just connected to a giant rock. Now, the
Maybe they're
conspiracy
trying to
theory-
climb that cliff via stairs.
No, I mean like
Yeah.
shooting, like it's like stairs, but it's pointing like where you would walk up would be pointed towards the edge of a cliff.
Oh, that's called
Oh.
Yeah, what if
suicide.
they were trying to, like, redeploy their glider, like in Team
Or maybe
Rocket?
there
Like in
was a building
Fortnite?
there and it fell off.
They're trying
Could
to
be.
do a sky fort and
Yeah.
the last circle and
They ran out of mats.
They ran out of meds.
Yeah. However, the actual conspiracy theory says that these stairs are actually secret portals to other universes.
Including Agartha. Has anybody climbed up said stairs?
N-
Is it Lego
yes, and nothing
Spider-Man
happened.
universe in
But
there?
nobody is saying that it's Agartha.
Lego Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's his
Am I gonna go into the Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Spectacle, man.
What are they called? Endless stairs?
Stairs in the Woods.
Stairs in the Woods? I'll give that... I'll be a little nicer to it. I'll give it an F tier. They are probably just remains of old buildings.
Yeah.
What the scallop?
Alright, this next one is a pretty relatively recent one. I'm pretty sure you know it. The pandemic. Here's the gist of the pandemic. COVID doesn't actually exist. The media lies about it to control people. Anyone who has it is lying, and people who have died of it are still alive and living another life. Richard, are you lying to us? Pablo and I are the only ones here who haven't had it.
I haven't had it.
Pablo, Johnny, and I are the only ones here who haven't had it.
Is Emmanuel still here?
I think he is, yeah.
Emmanuel?
Well, I don't know much about him. He's pre-Bradley.
Did you just call Emmanuel Bradley?
Richard,
Wow.
were you lying to us? Did you not have COVID?
I did have COVID, but I do believe it. I don't believe COVID was fake, but I do believe it was planned out. I do believe it was released on purpose by a government who I'm not naming because they are a great government.
Good country, good country.
They're a good country that provides the world with so many of its needs. Almost everything I own comes from this country.
Actually,
Believe it or not.
it was released by Randy Marsh.
Oh my god.
In all seriousness, I do believe that COVID was released by the Chinese government to suppress the protests going on in Hong Kong, and obviously you just went a little further than Hong Kong, just a little.
Biggest understatement of the year.
I mean, at least you go into space, right?
How would it have gone into space? I don't think it would survive in space.
Let's take COVID to space. No,
Okay,
what if that's the cure for COVID? Just take somebody to fucking outer.
Oh my god.
North Korea
Take
had a
that,
really good way of dealing.
Flat
North Korea had a really great way of dealing with COVID patients.
Killing them?
Earthers. Yeah.
Oh my
They used a
God.
little pill that I like to call a 9mm.
I thought you were about to say cyanide.
No, I think I think they executed on Misa style. That's what I've heard.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Beheading?
No,
Alright.
like the Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Alright, next conspiracy theory. Okay, so this is an this was also another thing that was actually real. It's just that the events behind it and like the intentions are what's mysterious about it. Do you know what the Georgia Guidestones are?
No.
Okay, so this one rich dude commissioned a set of 3 large stone tablets that in multiple languages would explain how to run humanity after all of society has crumbled, you know, Mad Max style.
Yeah.
It has recently, however, been destroyed by a group of Christians. And they say it's due to the rules on them, some of them being like, take care of nature, don't be hateful over petty reasons like religion, etc., etc. However, these rules originated from a book called The 10 Commandments of the Antichrist, and according to the Bible, would have caused mass clinical depression and selflessness, and people to stop praying to God for help due to people becoming more self-reliant. However, what's more likely the case is that they were destroyed because big churches didn't want to lose their power.
Oh, like Joel Osteen? I mean, he's such a nice guy. I mean, why would you want to shut down his church, you know? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
When's the last time he paid taxes?
well, you know, no,
You know, the time you pay taxes and
that one time.
You remember, right? You were there.
Yeah, you're there.
I
You
was
saw it.
there.
Yeah.
I
You were
remember
there
seeing
too.
Richard at the tax paying.
Yeah, I was at the tax
Place,
office with my mom,
store.
and Joel Osteen was there. He's like, "Hey guys, I'm here to pay my taxes," and he paid his taxes, and he said, "May God bless you all," and then left. And ever since that day, I've been a long devoted Christian man.
Who loves
But
painting?
yeah, that's the Georgia Guidestones.
Georgia, is in like Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah,
Okay, that's a pretty cool, interesting one. I mean, we'll put
I'd say around
that.
A tier.
Yeah. So they were destroyed. It's just the reason why they were
Yeah.
destroyed. That do we
Yeah.
know for a fact it was Christians that destroyed it, or is that just a theory?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was definitely Christians.
Okay.
Cause like, seeing the rules that were on them, there would be no other reason why another group would destroy them. Cause
I
they were
see.
just a way of how to live after society crumbled.
I see.
And it was like, basic stuff like treat people the way you'd want to be treated, treat nature with respect.
Last guy who I saw spewing things out like that, got shot.
Yeah.
Uh, ah, did Frank just kidnap? Oh no!
I
Frank kidnapped
Did you
half the
just-
party.
What?
Wow.
Frank kidnapped half the party.
Oh God.
What did he say?
For what purpose?
He didn't say anything. He just joined and left.
Yeah. And then half the party left.
Wow.
What the hell? Johnny,
He left too.
he left.
Anyways, where were we?
It's just us three now.
That's a whole
Alright,
conspiracy
this
theory
is-
within itself. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, this is scaring me a little. I might have shitty doo-doo farted. Alright, the next one. We are a little bit past halfway.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're yeah. Next one is called Surface of Mars.
Surface of
Basic-
Mars.
Basically, it's just saying an ancient race of Martians used to be a thing. Just
Yeah.
the idea of Martians.
Yeah.
John?
So it was
I
called
would
the surface of Mars.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't call it a conspiracy theory though. Just like, I don't know. Like, what conspiracy is there?
The government wants to hide the fact that aliens exist from you for some reason.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, look at how we got over a slightly stronger flu.
I mean, we do that every year, bro.
And it killed a good chunk of people.
Yes.
I mean, I guess, but
Okay, so this next one isn't really an. This next one is more of a idea and thought concept rather than a conspiracy theory, but it was still in my research for some reason. It's called it's an acronym, triple GQEP. Basically, the idea that one day we will have a microchip powerful enough to hold the entire internet, or we have a microchip powerful enough to hold the entire internet, and someone owns it. Like someone could just buy it and own the entire internet, or maybe they are doing that right now.
yeah, it's a Jeep Pie. You know him. Ajit Pai? Net neutrality?
Not that guy.
You sure he doesn't own the internet?
No, I mean like physically holding it in his hands in a microchip.
Yeah. That's the guy.
Until I see that microchip.
Hey, I'm gonna call him right now.
Bruh, what do you mean you're gonna call him?
Yo, Mr. Pai? Yeah, I'm doing my podcast right now. I want to see if you could, we mentioned the chip in the podcast. Do you think you send me a picture of you holding it? Yeah, that'd be awesome. Thanks.
I thought your phone was dead.
It has 1%. It's actually at 1%.
Oh my god.
And my charger's at my grandma's.
Aw, damn.
And I'm clearly not there right now, so.
No, you're not.
Anyways.
But yeah.
I mean, what can a person do when they own the internet? Shut it
Whatever
down?
they want.
I mean, I
Have
guess.
whatever
What's
whatever
the
they
name of
want
this
to be
theory?
spreading. Triple G QEP. All
What is
caps.
that? What is that?
It's an
Like an
acronym,
acronym?
I think. Yeah, it's an acronym for something. I'm gonna see what it is because I forgot what it was.
I'm putting that in D tier. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about all that.
Gadolinium, gallium, garnet, quantum electronic processors are it's a hypothetical electronic circuit and can be the perfect candidate for the next level of massive human technological innovation. I
Interesting.
feel like I just said a bunch of word salad.
Basically. Quite literally.
Yeah. Alright, this next one is slightly more interesting.
I sure hope it is.
Evolved from Martians.
So there's like a race of people, I guess, on Mars.
Or at least there was.
There was.
They
That
came to
something
Earth.
happened on Mars that caused them to come to Earth. Because clearly there is no longer life on Mars.
Mm-hmm.
That made us who we are today.
Yes.
I don't know about that one, folks. I mean, I do believe there was a lake found at Mars at one point, but I don't think it was anything great. I don't know. I don't really like that one either. I'd probably put that one at C.
D tier?
C.
Alright, C
What'd you
tier.
call this one?
It's just called Martians Are Humans.
Martians are humans.
But I guess you could just put humans evolved from Martians.
I mean,
Pablo, you scared me.
I do believe that if that were the case, we would have some sort of primal instinct just telling us Mars bad. And right now we're actually trying to inhabit Mars. There are people trying to inhabit Mars as we speak, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel
The
like if
next one
something
is a
really
little
that
bit-
detrimental happened to Mars,
Okay. So
That-
this next one was actually a little interesting, but I have
Okay.
a feeling it's gonna be ruined for you because of Call of Duty. It's not Agartha.
okay, just throw it at me.
Himalayan zombies.
Himalayan zombies, explain.
People who climb the Himalayan mountains that become who climb too close. People climb those mountains and die too close to a special area, come back as zombies possessed by evil spirits and hide under the mountains. This special area is Shangri-La. Richard?
Why would the... If they're possessed by an evil spirit, wouldn't they be doing evil things instead of just hiding in a fucking mountain temple?
They're zombies, so I guess they like attack people who get to Shangri-La.
It's one of those where I'd rather go there and find out for myself. I'd rather fuck around and find out.
So yeah, Himalayan zombies.
Himalayan zombies. Now, that is an interesting concept. That's probably where the concept of Shangri-La comes from. The zombies map. But it's not as fucking thrown around as Agartha is. So, I'm gonna put Shangri-La. I'm just gonna call it Shangri-La because it's easier to spell.
Oh no, Shangri-La is its own thing.
Oh, is there a tier called Shangri-La? Or
Yeah, Shangri-La is its own thing.
will it have its own spot on the list?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna put this
The idea of Himalayan zombies that are
either
just
A or
people who
B.
died too close to Shangri-La. I would put it in A.
Okay. Himalaya
That's B.
zombies. Oh, oops. I'll move it right now.
Alright. Next one is dinosaurs don't exist. And the fossils are fake.
The fossils are fake, huh?
Richard, remember, most paleontologists are struggling to pay their rent because they barely get grants.
Do they barely get what?
Grants. Because, like,
Cr-
you don't exactly get paid hourly or salary for being a paleontologist.
I see.
That's why I kind of think this one. Well, I know this one's just straight up bullshit because this pretty much hinges on the fact that that paleontologists make like millions off of dinosaur finds.
I suppose
Despite
after selling it to a museum, maybe.
no, because again, most of them are struggling to pay rent.
Oh, Jesus. That was one of my childhood dream jobs, too. Thank God I didn't go there.
As a matter of fact, like people who are supposed to like the people who like clean up the dinosaur bones and to like study where they're from, which animal they belong to, all that. That's all 100% volunteer work.
Oh, that's crazy. They're just doing it for the passion of science and
Yeah,
history.
they make no money off of that.
That is crazy. And to be fair, that's probably the reason why museums are free to go to.
Yeah.
Because it's all volunteer work. That is very interesting. Wow. I mean, clearly dinosaurs are real.
Yeah. They made the
Um,
pyramids.
fuck you. I'm gonna put that in no.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as crazy as fucking anti-vaxxing or whatever, but
So this one is very slightly mainstream. It's like
okay.
right on the edge of mainstream and niche. I'm only saying this because it also kind of got referenced in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. More specifically, Steel Ball Run.
Okay.
Uh, I'm not sure if you've heard the term of incorruptible saints.
No.
Basically, the idea behind it is that supposedly some saints' bodies, according to the church, just won't rot.
Won't rot?
Yeah, after the saint has died and has been titled a saint. Because, like, in order to become a saint, you need to die, and then
Die,
a
yeah.
miracle has to happen under your name or whatever, or something like that. I
Yeah,
don't
that's basically
remember.
what happened.
But yeah, for some reason, according to the church, some saints, their bodies just won't rot away.
That is very interesting. And there's like actual proof of it? Is that just like a he said, she
I
said kind of thing?
I'm not sure. From what I've heard, that there is proof, but I have yet to see it. I'm gonna see if there is
It,
right now.
I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and say it is true. That is really fucking cool. As a Christian, I want this to be true. As a Catholic in particular, most other Christians don't do saints, but
I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna see these images.
again, assuming it's true, I'm just gonna go ahead and assume.
Yeah, let's assume this is true. I'd put it pretty up there.
I'm putting
But
it true.
again,
Let's.
these pictures could just be like them doing really good preservation techniques.
It could be, yeah.
It could be. Although in some of these it just looks like just straight up rotten corpses. But maybe it's just because I just typed incorruptible saints in Google Images and this is what I get. But yeah, I'd say as a concept and idea, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd put it up there. Like even if it is fake, it's pretty cool idea. Like, you know, like crop circles.
Yeah. I mean, crop circles are just up there because they're a certified hood classic.
Yeah, but like the idea of like aliens coming down and trying to communicate with us with symbols and stuff.
Yeah, that's cool too.
Yeah. Who's listening to copyrighted
Hey,
music?
Pablo, turn that shit off.
That's not
Pablo.
Kanye music.
I said copyrighted.
This isn't copyrighted actually.
What is it?
Some other like AI stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
all right. So this next one is the city of Atlantis. It being real, despite it
I
being a story made by Plato.
I have my own little theory about it. I think I talked about it on the
Uh,
podcast that it's more of a prophecy than
go ahead.
a story. That like the sea levels are rising, and right now we're a great technologically advanced city that's about to go fucking under.
I mean, I
And
guess you
it's
could.
just a fun idea to play with. It's not something I
Yeah,
genuinely believe in.
yeah, but like basically, so the actual story. So Plato, uh, what he would do is that he would basically just make up allegories to teach his students lessons and stuff,
Yeah,
right? Like, that's kind of the reason why we're not entirely sure if Socrates really existed or if Plato just made him up,
I
because
see.
Plato's the only person who spoke about Socrates or Socrates, if you're cool like that.
Shut the fuck up. Just
But
so
yeah,
great.
basically the whole, I guess the moral of the story of Atlantis is if you're better at people at a certain thing, don't be a dick about it.
I agree.
But yeah, it got so big that there are now people who believe Atlantis is real.
I see. I'm gonna put that at S. That's like a real hood classic.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any proof of an Atlantis.
Nope.
But to be
However,
fair, we have not.
we do know what he could have been inspired by.
And what might that be?
The sinking of a huge city in Crete, which what like there was I think it was like an island near Crete that like straight up was taken over by the sea, like just sunk like 90 years before he made up the story of Atlantis.
I see. And is this something that was like popular to talk about like 100 years later? Because like back in the
Yeah.
time, I could only imagine that records weren't exactly the most organized
Well,
thing.
no. Hell, Plato didn't even like the idea of writing.
Yeah.
But
So
I'm pretty sure like oral tradition is was still a thing.
I see.
Holy fuck.
I mean, to be fair, we have not discovered that, or we have not explored that much of our ocean. So who knows? Maybe there is an Atlantis down there.
We
Okay,
gotta explore more.
we kind of did, but it was sort of cheating. We didn't like actually go down there. We just used sonar
I
to
see.
map the ocean floor, and we found nothing.
That's good.
That's why we don't go down there. There's nothing down there.
I see.
It's just water, lots of
There's
it, and it's scary to think about the fact that it
Actually-
could just take you
Actually, there's
and never
Aquaman.
let you go.
Okay.
Aquaman.
All right,
Next
so
up.
the next one is interdimensional Bigfoot.
I think I know this one.
Bigfoot.
I want you to tell me.
I think I've heard it before. Basically,
You
or
probably have.
you know what? No. I'm thinking intergalactic Bigfoot.
It's
Is
the
it
same
basically
thing, I think.
basically like a bunch of aliens brought Bigfoot to Earth just to
Okay,
spy on
no.
us? No. Okay.
No. Basically, this is just saying that the reason why we don't have much evidence of Bigfoot is that he's actually a time traveler.
I didn't hear he was a time traveler. I heard he was a space traveler.
Now he's a time traveler, which technically space and time are inextricably linked
I guess. But
when it comes to physics.
yeah, what I meant is like another alien colony brought him here and dropped him down on Earth just to spy on us a little bit and just to learn more about us without being completely direct with us.
I see.
And
Okay,
that's
so
why he tries to avoid human
uh,
contact at all.
you want to put that as like two separate points on the tier list.
I think we could
Interdimensional
put like
Bigfoot and
I'll put
intergalactic.
interdimensional / intergalactic Bigfoot. So where do you want to put it?
I would say that's S tier. No,
I
triple S plus tier.
yeah.
Triple S plus tier.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Bigfoot is a time traveler.
What if he's just dead?
That'd suck.
What if he just
That'd be
like,
sad. Like that
what if he
one
got
side
shot?
mission of Undead Nightmare.
What if he just got shot and then he just like managed to escape, but then just like bled?
That would
out.
suck. And I would beat the crap out of whoever shot Bigfoot.
What if Bigfoot was Harambe this whole time?
I would beat the crap out of whoever shot Harambe.
It didn't fit.
I could fix it.
Interdimensional hairy dude.
Basically.
Alright, next one is Hello Internet, welcome to Bible Theory.
And what is the Bible conspiracy theory?
The Bible?
Adam and Eve were set up.
What do you mean they're
course they
set
were.
up?
God let them eat the fruit of knowledge of good and evil so he could force humanity to worship him rather than let them live in peace. And there's a second part to this. The church uses this story as an allegory to keep people wanting to be ignorant and scared of learning / asking questions because you don't want to end up like Adam and Eve.
That was supposed to be a test. It was never supposed to let him eat the apple. It was just a test. It was more like let's see what these dumbasses would do.
Okay, but why would a test be needed if you're a all-powerful, all-knowing God
Well, think
who
about
is
it.
also all good?
He let them be for a bit.
I
and
think
they're like,
it's the
yeah,
option
let's
of
just
free
trust
will.
this snake.
Okay,
Let's
but like,
trust this
is there
snake
free
to
will
do
in
it.
heaven then?
Maybe. I don't know. We won't
So
know until we get there.
Because
Which you won't because you're a stinky, smelly atheist.
Shut up.
Stinky atheist.
But yeah, that's the Bible theory. Adam and Eve were set up.
Is that the only Bible theory you have?
That's the only one I have on this tier list.
Adam and Eve were set up. I mean, it was set up as a test, and just to see if they would eat the
Yeah, but
apple
like,
after being told not to.
Why would you need? Yeah, but like, why would you need a test if you're all knowing?
I put it in D.
Yeah, I agree.
I would have said B, but okay.
No.
No, that's some bullshit. You're overthinking this too much.
It wasn't even my idea.
You're right.
I was just finding the theories, not making them.
It's your fault. It's your fault.
All right, next one is also a classic, and
Okay, what is it?
I would put it in the reason why the N-word exists due to its influence on screwing us all over.
Okay.
The global warming hoax.
The global
This
warming
was-
hoax. What's that?
Yes.
What is this? What is this? Explain.
The Earth
Basically,
isn't
global
heating up
warming
because
is fake.
yeah, basically it bunch of people mostly Republicans saying that the Earth isn't heating up because that would cause a global flood, and God said He would never flood the Earth again.
Okay.
And now that's why we're suffering the effects of global warming.
Well, to be fair, let's put this in perspective. He said God would never flood the earth again. Not that we don't have the power to do it. I think there's a big misinterpretation right there.
Well, that's what they said, all right? They were like, no, the global flood isn't going to happen because God wouldn't let that happen.
Huh. I guess it just depends on how they worded it.
Yeah. All right, the next one is actually pretty interesting, at least to me. Japanese cannibal village.
I believe that it is real.
So there was this
Just
one.
because Japanese are pretty weird.
there was this one cult that entered a village, and everybody who once lived in that village disappeared. And now that village is cut off by the Japanese government. And if you go there, you'll be attacked by cannibalistic cult members.
Is this considered real? Like, is this like an actual fact, or is this just like a legend?
I think it's a fact. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure.
Huh. I mean, I don't know. The Japanese Cannibal Islands?
Japanese cannibal village.
Oh, village.
I think it is true.
I mean,
Considering how Japanese have like a suicide forest, but I mean that's every place. But I don't know.
yeah. I mean, we have. A suicide
even
bridge
hell
over
has
here,
one.
So.
Yeah, we got a suicide bridge.
I mean, people commit suicide everywhere. I mean, it's abnormally higher in Japan for some reason, but
Some reason.
what happened?
Bradley, oh wait, guys want to know something? So
What?
the last time that it was me, Alejandro, and a group of people, right? We were gonna go to Dave and Buster's, and I was like wondering, like, wasn't there a suicide bridge around here or something? We passed by a bridge, me and Alejandro, like we were talking to each other. We look at the bridge and we're like, oh, that's a cool looking bridge. And then later on, I'm like, I think that was the suicide bridge. And he's like, nah, I don't think so. And I'm like, yeah, I think it is, cause like, I mean, look at all the fucking fences around it and everything. Like
What
that.
the hell?
And I mean, it looks like a cool bridge, but I think it is. We searched it up and it ended up being the suicide bridge.
Oh God.
Did you see anybody trying to commit?
I hope not.
No, we did not.
Okay.
Okay. Because technically you'd be guilty for manslaughter.
I think some guy in China tried killing himself and they sentenced him to death after he failed.
Task failed successfully. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the high suicide rate in Japan is because it's been under late stage capitalism for the past 30 years. And this has a very extremely toxic work culture.
That's true.
Like to the point where if you take a single day off, you'll never be promoted. But like company loyalty is the biggest currency there.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Anyways, what were we talking about?
Terrible.
Japanese cannibal village.
Cannibal village. I mean, I don't know.
That is true.
I'm just
believe it.
I mean,
I would put it at A or B tier.
yeah.
I think A. Yeah, A would be good.
A. We're all agreeing A.
Yeah. What's next?
Okay, so this next one I feel is also gonna be in cringe tier because it's very fucked up.
Okay.
Remember the Challenger shuttle?
Is that the one that blew up?
Yeah, the one with the teacher in it that blew up.
Yeah.
There are people who legitimately believe that the crew and the teacher are still alive, faked their deaths, and are now living fake new lives.
Just why?
Why would they?
Because there was footage of one woman who looks a lot like someone who was part of the crew 20 years later. And she had a similar
like, why would
sounding
they do
name.
that?
Yeah, that's the thing about conspiracy theories. They don't exactly have a motive.
Like, I don't know. There's no point in pretending to kill yourself if you're not famous or in trouble for
Yeah.
something, you know?
Yeah, I could see if you're trying to escape like fucking taxes or some shit, or just trying to start a new life. But I don't see why somebody would. Nah.
Bro, you want to escape taxes? Just disappear for 2 years. You'll be legally dead.
That's true.
What did you say?
Disappear for 2 years, you'll be considered dead.
By the IRS. But yeah, there are people who genuinely believe
But yeah, you didn't say anything.
the crew of the Challenger and the teacher
Yeah,
are
by
still
now.
alive to
They
this
said
day.
Well, what's the name of this theory? The Challenger theory, or?
The Challenger disaster hoax.
Uh,
I'll
yeah,
probably
no,
guess
I
them
just
getting
don't
that
see why
boat Saturday
that
night
would.
right now.
I just don't see what the motive would be, especially like, what are you trying to hide from?
I don't know. But
I
like
would
that's the
put
thing
this in
about
B
most of these
tier.
conspiracy
Like, I
theories.
get
They
it if you're
don't
a
have motive.
celebrity. I get it if you're a war criminal. I get it if you're, or if you just did something wrong and the police are after you and you gotta
Yeah.
just find a way to escape. But like, fucking, I live a middle class life.
I'm a teacher. I barely
Uh,
make anything.
I would pretend to die and only be able to get jobs where I make even less money.
Let's go.
Yeah,
All
it's just
right.
kind of dumb.
Benefits.
The next one, ancient Iraq amphibians.
Arachin, is that like a combination between arachnids and amphibians?
No,
Spider salamander?
Iraq,
Oh,
the country.
Iraq. Okay. I heard Iraq like arachnid.
I'm pretty sure that's how it's usually pronounced. Or at least that's how I pronounce it.
Uh,
Iraq.
I usually like Iraq.
Iraq. Sure.
Iran. N-word, I
Peter, I can't
walk.
even walk. But yeah, their only evidence for this is that I guess like in like near the Babylonian slash Mesopotamian uh, territories, there was like statues of lizard people, and thus they believe like aliens. No, that's something else. But yeah, that they're used. Basically, the whole thing says that in ancient Iraq there was amphibian people.
I mean, that is more believable than camera heads.
It is.
Yeah, he's not
But
wrong.
again, I just don't think a living creature could resemble very, very, very closely a man-made object. I do believe in like that there maybe could have been another intelligent being that just wasn't so as swag halal mode as your regular human being
Swag
currently is,
halal.
and maybe they just died out because of that. Or maybe these ancient people just believed lizards were like some sort of
Cool.
god being, for no particular reason. Like maybe like in the same way an Aztec would view the sun as a god,
Or
or
like
the plants as
Hindus and
gods,
cows.
or like Hindus and cows. Yeah, it could have been something along the lines of those.
Yeah,
Like
I hear that.
so. As interesting of a theory as it could be, as interesting as idea as it is to play around with, it could just be like an Indians and cows thing.
Yeah, I'd say B tier.
B tier, yeah.
I'd say
Was
at
it
lowest B tier.
Iraq?
Iraq amphibians.
Okay. By the way, lizards aren't amphibians or reptiles.
Yeah, well, tell that to the person who made the conspiracy theory.
Who made the Spider-Man?
Amphibians tend to not have scales.
Spider-Man, why'd you make that guy?
Stan Lee, why did you make Spider-Man?
Next one is Hitler didn't kill himself. He faked his death and then fled to Mexico.
He went to Argentina.
That is the most stupidest one ever.
We're not putting the Argentina version up here.
I'm just gonna put Hitler didn't KYS.
No, we're not putting that up there. That is not Jeremy Fitzgerald tier.
Well, why not?
Because it's Hitler.
So?
That is A tier at the highest.
Fine. But it's one of my favorites. I'm gonna be honest.
It doesn't deserve to be up here with Big Mortuary, putting fentanyl in Halloween candy.
I didn't put that up there, did I?
Yes,
Oh yeah, Big
just-
Mortuary. Oh yeah, that's why Big Mortuary. I thought I don't know why I just confused it with the basic Halloween candy one. I do believe that there is a possibility that Hitler didn't just kill himself, because that's just one.
I'm pretty
No,
sure he
for-
did because like a bunch of his other officers did as well.
Yeah, I guess.
He would. I mean, he just
No, it's
took the
funny. I
coward's
don't know
way
if you
out.
guys ever seen this cutaway gag where like Hitler and his, I guess like his wife or girlfriend are about to kill himself or about to
Mm-hmm.
kill themselves, and they do a countdown like 3, 2, 1, and they're like, "Ah, you didn't do it. You're just gonna." I don't know if you've seen that family cutaway gag where
No, I
they both
haven't.
pull out last second and they start pointing out laughing. He's like, "Ah, you weren't gonna do it. You're just gonna let me die."
Hey, look, Minecraft censors Hitler.
Really?
Oh wow, it does.
I can find a way around it. Check this out. I know how to type in Leet Speak.
Oh my god.
That sounds like some Star Trek shit.
It's still freaking
No,
blurs
it's basically how I type my username.
It still blurs it.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh my god, I forgot
This
your
asshole.
blink.
You forgot my skin blinks?
It's Pablo blink? Probably not.
There we go.
Jesus, that's one hell of a way to fucking hide it.
Yeah, it's called Leet Speak.
I see.
It's literally how I put my freaking username. It's Halo Breaker in Leet Speak.
Yes. Anyways, what's next?
Cause I like Leet Speak. The Anunnaki.
Anunnaki. That sounds Japanese.
It's actually Middle Eastern.
Oh,
Basically,
okay.
ancient aliens that came down and taught humanity how to create society.
That's some Discovery Channel at 3 bullshit.
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
A-N-A... No. A-N-A-K-I. Anunnaki.
On Aki?
Okay, so this one I'm pretty sure is... This next one is... I'm pretty sure it's actually real. I'm certain. Target advertising.
What about it? I never
Your
really
phone
seen...
is... Your phone is always listening and waiting to hear keywords so products can be advertised to you.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, that's
when you
true.
said
That's
Target
very true.
advertising,
You
I
thought the store?
I thought Target advertising. Like, what's up with Target ads?
That's very true.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. I'd put that at Jeremy Fitzgerald tier. Bomb tier?
Yeah.
Bomb tier.
Although mine isn't working lately. It keeps giving me ads for like dating sites. And I'm like, dude, no.
You're lonely.
That's because you still haven't confirmed if you two
I
are
guess.
dating. You need to confirm it. Or else
I mean,
it's
I
still gonna
guess.
keep advertising it to you.
I mean, it keeps telling me to find fat chicks too. That's the worst part.
Hey yo,
Yeah, it's like
what are
dating sites are
what are
finding
you
fat
searching
girls.
up, bro? To get those types of cookies.
I mean, I don't know.
Alright, the next one is the Iraqi Stargate.
Oh my god, what the hell, man?
Iraqi
So-
Stargate?
The reason why the war on terror started was not for oil, terrorism and weapons of mass destruction, but because Iraq had a giant portal used to travel the cosmos.
Iraq would be a global superpower if that were the case.
That's what it says. It's not the most ridiculous theory I've said so far, but that's what it says.
Yeah, if they had such a thing, I think they would be the #1 country in the world military wise. I don't know. I had to put that at D tier.
Yeah, I'd put that at F tier.
F tier? Yeah, sure. What's it called? Iraqi.
Stargate.
Just why would they have one?
Aliens?
Ooh, the lizard people, huh? Justin Bieber and Miley Cyrus are going to Iraq.
Funny you bring her up. The next one is Miley Cyrus killed Hannah Montana.
Yes.
What?
Miley Cyrus planned her mental breakdown to cause Disney to cut ties with her and rid her of being associated with Hannah Montana.
Yes,
I guess.
because Disney does do a lot of weird stuff with their people.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't.
Richard doesn't know a lot.
I mean, I know Disney's not necessarily the best company to be working for, but I mean,
I mean, I would put it in probably questionable tier.
Yeah,
I think the way
questionable
it's.
sounds pretty good.
I think it's just the way it's worded is just what's fucking me.
What, Miley Cyrus killed Hannah Montana?
Yeah.
The person like the whole like persona.
Yeah, because you know how like actors
Miley
will just
Cyrus
be
is supposed
tied
to
to their
be
roles for like the rest of their
yeah.
life.
So
Like Earl
she's trying
James
to find a
Jones
way
will
to
always be
leave.
associated with Darth Vader,
Like she's trying
or
to
how
find a way to
Heath
leave.
Ledger will always be associated with El Joker.
I mean, I guess. I mean,
She's trying to get out.
I guess. I
And she
mean,
did.
I guess.
She
I guess
did
that
get
would be
out.
in the same vein as Radiohead not liking their song "Creep," because that's
But
an
I'm
actual thing.
a
They
creep.
actually don't like that song at all. Like it's one of their least favorite songs to play, and they actually
Damn.
tried to ruin the song by recording it.
Oh?
Yeah, the guitar or my phone's dying, but when you listen to like the original version, not the acoustic version, um, you'll hear like before he starts singing "I'm a Creep," you'll hear like a really weird sound on the guitar. It'll just be like it sounds like it sounds like that fucking sound effect you get when you miss a note in Guitar Hero.
Oh my god,
Yeah, the
that must
guitarist
sound
does that
annoying.
shit. The guitarist did that shit on purpose to try to get the song, not as popular, and it didn't work.
I see.
If anything, it sounded kind of
No.
cool.
Okay, so this next one I'm pretty sure is gonna be in Fitzgerald tier.
Okay.
JFK was killed by the CIA.
Oh yeah. Jeremy Fitzgerald Kennedy.
Damn.
I
Nothing
miss that.
bad ever
I miss
What
happened
that
to
Call
the
of
happens to the
Duty.
Kennedys,
Kennedys?
I miss that Call
especially
of
in
Duty guy.
1987 during a birthday party.
That Call of Duty guy was really good. Best Call of Duty dude ever. He knew what he was doing. He had a ray gun in the back of the wall.
Shut up. Alright, next one. I'm pretty sure is also Jeremy Fitzgerald tier. Martin Luther King was killed by the FBI.
Yeah, yeah, I actually believe that one.
Also, for the last one, don't you think that it's just a little strange that a building that held a metric crap ton of evidence that was going to be used in court against the CIA just mysteriously burned down the night before?
That is very interesting.
I'm wondering. According to the textbooks, who did kill Martin Luther King? I don't think I ever remember.
I
He
don't
was like some
remember
white
actually
guy.
hearing the name. Let me find
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. All I know is like, oh yeah, he got shot. Like, okay, by who?
Yeah.
Like, I guess I just never bothered asking that until now. Like, all I was
Uh,
told in school is he got shot.
I think he was
according
a
to the
white dude.
FBI, it was a man named James Earl Ray.
James Earl Jones. Okay, Darth Vader killed him.
No.
Darth Vader
I mean,
killed
we
him.
don't call them
MLK was
space
not
Nazis for
killed by
nothing.
Darth Vader.
I mean, we don't call them space
Yes.
Nazis for nothing,
Peace Nazis.
I forget that MLK and Anne Frank were the same time period.
Yeah. I mean,
All right, next one. JFK shot himself.
how the fuck? I mean, I guess he could have
Suicide
hired
due
somebody.
to stress.
Oh, like his head just did that?
Either that or he just shot himself or he hired somebody like you said. Either way, he planned his death.
Okay, because it was it's funny you mentioned this because earlier today I was watching a Jay Schlatt video or a Jay
Yeah.
Schlatt stream like clip, and it was just like, and somebody commented, JFK's head just did that, and Schlatt read it. It was like JFK's head just did that. So for a second, I thought it was reference. For a second, I genuinely thought it was referencing JFK's
Do you
head
know
just doing
what
that.
quantum suicide is?
What the fuck is quantum suicide?
So
Once
let's
when
say,
go ahead.
for the sake of example, the multiverse is real.
Okay.
That would mean every single day a new timeline would be created where you decided to just kill yourself.
Yeah.
That's
Whoa.
quantum suicide. Just timelines constantly being made of you killing yourself.
And in one timeline, his head just did that.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
because of the funniness of JFK's head just doing that.
Nah, that's bomb tier.
Okay.
His head just doing that. But yeah, JFK shot himself. And according to SCP lore, that the JFK assassination was the one last true thing that ever happened before the multiverse spread out. That was the final canon event.
Oh my fucking god.
How high does your
JFK's
blood
head.
pressure have to be for it to crack your skull open?
I don't know. I want that. I want someone to do the math now. JFK's head be like, I'm about to blow.
I'm about to blow.
You guys are fucking idiots.
Oh, I can't believe we're saying this about the most based president we ever had.
It's true.
Uh,
His head just did that. All right, what's
okay,
next?
so this next one is another one like the cat nuns,
Okay.
where something happened, but the reason why it happened, we just don't know why. Have you ever heard the name John Babacombe Lee?
No.
Baba Comb?
So he was a man who murdered his coworker by burning down their establishment
Okay.
and was sentenced to death by hanging.
Okay.
They hanged him. He survived. They decided to hang him again. He survived the second time.
It reminds me of that movie Sisu.
They decided to hang him one more time, and it didn't work. The medical practitioner said that God did not want him to die, so they gave him a life sentence instead, of which he only served 21 years before just straight up leaving the prison. He was let go.
And what was his fate after that?
There.
He just lived to tell his own story.
Oh my god.
So a man got hung 3 times.
Yep.
And was
Could it
like,
have been
yeah,
he
I'm
was
about
just
to
like
leave.
extra girthy on the neck? I just really didn't.
There's a picture of him. You could like search him up, not now, of course, but
Yeah.
like
I'll search him up.
he's not like a big dude. He looks like an average normal guy, and he survived
Oh.
getting hanged 3 times.
Yeah, because I just imagine it as like this guy with like a really chunky neck at least.
Nope.
Like maybe his neck roll saved him.
No, he
Who
he
knows?
just looked like an average dude.
That is interesting. Kind of like a Rasputin situation where they just,
Just could not kill him.
and yeah. These Christian men, am I right? Kind of hard to kill sometimes. Alright. What was his
can't
name?
Kill a Christian man.
John Babacombe Lee. Babacombe has an E at the end.
Now I just don't know how to spell it, but you know what?
You'll probably get it right again. You didn't.
What part of it did I get wrong?
You missed a single B. There you go.
Oh, okay. Well, what's
Alright.
next?
Lord Peckle's time machine.
Lord
Peckles.
Peckles?
Mm-hmm. An ancient Aztec ruler that, according to legend, lived 100 years, yet still looked young when he died in his coffin. There was an inscription on that coffin of him walking into some box that had bars and wheels. People believe that was a time machine of his.
I see.
Yeah, Lord Peckle's time machine. What do you think, Pablo?
How much more are
I
there? I
think
might be willing to do a part 2 tomorrow morning.
We are 75% through.
I'm willing to do a part 2 tomorrow morning if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Because this is a
We've been
3-hour
streaming
stream.
for like 3 hours, yeah.
Yeah. So there's gonna be part 2 tomorrow morning, guys.
Yeah,
I
part
don't have
two
a
to the
time
tier list
specifically,
tomorrow
just
morning.
because I don't feel like I don't know. I just don't feel like streaming at 11:30 tomorrow. I mean,
Yeah,
we'll
that's
see how I
fair.
feel tomorrow.
Yeah. But yeah, let's just put this one on next on the tier list, and then we'll call it a day.
What is it?
Lord Peckle's time machine.
Lord Peckle's time machine. I don't know.
What do you think,
that
Pablo?
was. What do I think about?
Lord Peckle's time machine.
I don't know.
What does this do?
It's about this guy named Lord Peckles apparently.
Yeah, he was an
He
Aztec ruler who lived for 100 years, but still looked young when he died.
is
Hmm.
is Lord Peckles a real person?
And we know he exists. The legend said he lived for a long time, and there was an inscription of him walking into some box thing that was drawn with bars and wheels on it.
Huh.
Hmm.
I'll give that a C or a D, honestly.
I feel
I'd
like
say a C.
a C. Yeah.
All right. Lord,
All
I'm just
right,
gonna put Lord Peckles.
thank you, guys, for watching the first part of the R&B conspiracy theory tier list.
Yep.
It is like midnight right now.
Yep.
We're gonna try to do a part 2 tomorrow. If we don't get a part 2 done by next week, assume the Clintons got Richard and the conservatives got me.
Yeah. I'm not saying liberals in general, but I'm talking about the Clintons in particular.
I know. I'm just blaming conservatives because they try to act like one huge monolith.
I see. Well, goodbye.